Okay, we're live. Chapter 20 of the Uten Slug campaign. So, last session was very plot heavy, so I'm going to try and summarize it as succinctly as I can, but there was a lot of plot points, so I don't want to miss anything. So, basically, last time we started out having helped out the town of Tribor repel a fire giant assault. You guys found yourselves the recipients of a whole bunch of leads and quests and whatnot from the grateful townsfolk. You pretty much narrowed them down and wanted to focus on a subset of those that are pretty much focused on locations to the east of Tribor. Here, actually, let me right away bring you guys over to the Overland map so you can kind of see where you are and what's going on. So you guys had left Tribor, and the areas you were looking to go towards, these quests, were all focused around the northeast area, around Silvery Moon and Everland. Specifically, one quest, Dorathra Shendrel, who is the town leader, she requested that you travel to the Harper's headquarters in Everland to notify them of the fire giant attack. And in return, you guys would gain access to the Harper's teleportation network, which obviously would be very useful traveling this huge map, going from one place to another. She said that while the headquarters in Everland is kind of where the teleportation network is based, and she has a contact there that you can mention her name and that'll get you access to it. She does also know that there's another node to the network in the much closer town of Yarder, which happened to be on the way to the Everland itself. But she didn't know much about the person who was guarding that node of the network in Yarder. She only knew that it was kind of a cranky old wizard named Kolbaz. But beyond that, she really had no means of introducing. But figured it would be worth a look since it was kind of on the way. Apart from that, there were a couple other quests. Othovir and Urgala Meltimer, two of the townsfolk, had leads on some magical items around Silvery Moon. And at least some of you guys are from the Silvery Moon area, so you kind of wanted to visit that area anyway. So you pretty much decided, okay, we're going to head east on the Evermore Way towards Everland and eventually Silvery Moon. So that's what you guys decided to do. So you set off on the Evermore Way, and on the way, before you got to Yarder, you encountered a cocoon-like bundle that you saw washed up on a riverbed. Was being fought over by some giant seagulls. And after you drove away the birds, you discovered the bundle contained an unconscious human male whose skin was kind of a sickly, translucent shade. A lesser restoration spell sorted that out pretty quick, and you woke up the human and learned that he was a man named Arton. He was a man named Arton Rosolio. He claimed to be a Yarder nobleman of some importance. He could not remember what had happened to him, only that he'd been getting ready for a night out on the town and that a golden goose and a woman in purple were involved. But the next thing he remembered was waking up on the riverbed. So he asked you guys to accompany him to his estate in Yarder, and he said his mother would be worried sick about him and reward you greatly for rescuing him. So since you're heading in that direction anyway, yeah, sure, why not? You decided to accompany him. With his help, you entered the city of Yarder with pretty much no trouble and made your way to the Rosolio Villa, which was on the east side. And I guess I'll quickly put you guys on the Yarder map so you can keep tabs on where you've been, where you are, and where you've been. So the Rosolio Manor was located on the east side of the city, and you accompanied him there. His mother was definitely less than ecstatic that you returned him. Seemed he had a little bit of an inflated opinion of himself, but she did pay you guys a reward for bringing him home safe. But what seemed to concern her more was the fact that Arden had lost a family heirloom, which was an onyx pendant engraved with emeralds and a capital R. Apparently that was very important to her, and she said that if you guys could find out what happened to Arton, she would pay you an additional 500 gold pieces, and she also said she would pay you an additional 500 gold on top of that if you could recover this pendant. So that sounded like a pretty good deal, so you guys agreed to do that. You did some detective work around town and determined that several other young noblemen of the city had also gone missing, and you ruled out the Hand of Yarder, which is the local thieves guild. You ruled out that they were not involved in this. Um, so you're still not sure exactly what happened, but after some detective work and talking with the Rosolio's butler, Kemed, you deduce that on the night that he disappeared, Arden had likely visited or planned to visit the Grand Dame, which was a famous riverboat gambling establishment on Yarder's docks. Usually it's docked right here. Apparently, lots of hoity-toity aristocrats love to go to this place. It sets sail, or not sail, it's actually got a whole bunch of rows. But it basically disembarks from the dock every night after sunset and goes up and down the river all night long and docks again in the morning. But there's a great big casino there, and apparently lots of really rich people like to spend their money there. So you guys thought, well, this seems like a pretty good lead, especially with this notion of the Golden Goose being mentioned, which has definitely some connotation with the Great Dame. So you decided, well, there's a couple ways we could get on board. We could maybe try and pose as, dock hands that are getting hired for it, or you could maybe pose as aristocrats that just want to go there and gamble. And you decided the latter was the preferable of the two. So you guys agreed that you would, the following day, meet up and along with, accompanied by Kemed, the butler of the Rosolios, you would actually pose as guests, aristocratic guests, complete with clothing that the Rosolios would give you to try and get on board and figure out more from as much as you could anyway as to why and what happened. Apart from that, you also had this other lead in town that you wanted to figure out what was going on with this teleportation network. So you knew that it was watched over by this old guy named Kolbaz, and after making a few inquiries, you figured out his villa was also located on the east side of town, not far actually from the Rosalio estate, basically over here. So you found your way over to there and talked to Kolbaz, who was indeed pretty gruff, but he seemed to warm up to you guys in pretty short order. He said that while he couldn't grant you guys permanent access to the network, he could afford you a one-time usage of it if you would do him a favor. The favor was that there's apparently a magical orb that was being auctioned off by the Hand of Yarder that he was interested in, but the hand wouldn't deal with him directly. So if you guys would agree to acquire this orb using funds that Kolbaz would supply to you, basically take place in this auction and get the orb and bring it back to him, he would let you guys use the teleportation network for a single one-way trip. So, yeah, that's another thing that you guys readily agreed to. So you followed up on the lead. It didn't hurt that the Zentarum were also amongst the apparent other bidders who were interested in acquiring this orb. The Hand of Yarder, they let it be known that anyone interested in bidding on it should inquire at the Wink and Kiss Tavern, which was a tavern of low repute in the center of town. So you went there, and there you met a hand agent named Noreen Dest. So after some very short negotiations, you actually managed to secure a bid on the orb. And she said, yeah, sure, we can get that for you. But as soon as she agreed to your bid, a poisoned crossbow bolt was fired through the tavern window, struck her in the throat, and almost killed her. Groot acted pretty quickly. He jumped right out the window and spotted the assassin, started chasing after her. The rest of you guys were kind of held back for a bit by the guards, who actually thought you were attacking Noreen. But you guys kind of managed to smooth things over by healing her and convincing, hey, why would we do this? And eventually they stopped trying to attack you and instead joined you in trying to track down this assassin. So there was kind of a bit of a chase through town, but you did manage to bring the assassin at least unconscious. You brought her back into the tavern and hauled her basically right in front of Noreen and said, hey, what's up? Who is this? She immediately recognized this other person, this assassin, as another agent of the Hand of Yarder named Halira. She deduced that Halira had already sold the orb to another interested party behind her back. And that pissed her off so much that she basically outright killed her right then and there in the bar. Yeah, so, but she said that she still had an idea that, well, she knew that she felt you guys were definitely still entitled to the orb. You guys had made an honest bid on it. You'd been more than honest with her. In fact, she actually said that you had underbid or you had overbid on it and agreed to a lower price for it. And she said that if you wanted, she knew where it was, and she would accompany you with one of her guards to one of her bodyguards to where it was being stored, hopefully getting it before these other interested parties could. She said that it is actually stored in Yarder's cemetery in a mausoleum there. So she recommends that you guys head off immediately to the cemetery before anybody else can get a hold of this. So that's pretty much exactly where we left off. So you guys are.
Well, that explains why I'm hurt and I have a lot of spells gone.
Yeah.
Let's take him down.
Yes, it was a pretty big battle, but you guys did. You get a chance. You can take at least. She figures if you want to take a short rest or kind of catch your breath, that would be fine. But you otherwise probably shouldn't wait around too much more because if the sale has taken place, they're probably. It's hidden, and she's the only. It's in the mausoleum, and she's the only one with a key. But, mausoleums aren't impenetrable.
I'd be okay with a short rest, but if you guys don't think that's okay, then you can go.
Do we have any other healing that we can throw at you for now?
Yeah, I can throw some healing at you there, Groot.
Okay.
All right, I will cast. Let's see, we'll do a.
I have a potion if you want to take that. Or should we save it?
Well, let me do a cure wounds on him.
Yeah, he's down quite a bit, though, right?
About a third.
You get 11 back.
That's good enough. Thank you.
So you guys can take a short rest, and if you want to spend any hit dice, you can too. If you're down on hit points, that's always an option.
So if we're gonna take the short rest, I don't need the spell.
It's up to you.
Okay.
If you guys want to head out immediately, you can.
Yeah, I'm okay with short rest.
And in the meantime, she will kind of clean up her mess. She gets her bodyguards to dispose of the body, and she says, "Yeah, she won't be missed. You guys don't have to worry about being implicated in anything here."
Take your extra hit dice as well. Your extra 1d6.
Oh, from your Song of Rest?
Yeah.
17.
Oh, it does work on me too. Okay, that's what I was trying to figure
yeah, you
out.
can take it for yourself as well. Anybody who listens to your soothing, lilting music.
Soothing.
It's dubstep.
Yeah, exactly.
It is.
I'm not showing I'm down at all, so.
Yeah, not.
Well, at least I got a charge of my wild shape back too, so that's good.
Yeah, not every.
I don't have any third level spells though.
I'm not at full, but that's good enough.
So
don't forget, everybody has water breathing. I don't know if it ever comes up. Everybody has water breathing for the day. They always have water breathing.
Okay.
Just FYI,
right.
don't forget that.
I think we should jump in the river just to.
Well, there's always that. You can always do that tomorrow when you go to the Grand Dame.
Yeah, that might come in handy.
Yeah. When we need to bail.
But she doesn't.
All right, so we're taking.
Yeah,
the
she
short
doesn't
rest.
anticipate you'll be facing much in the way of water. The cemetery is actually located again on the east side of town, actually right on the other side of the Rosalia Manor. It's right over here.
Oh,
So, without further ado, she conscripts one of her bodyguards to accompany you guys and leads you through town, out to the Silver Gate, and exiting the gate. It's actually outside the city itself, so there's a little bit of a walkway that leads you down there. but accompanying you, she takes you to the cemetery, and I will move you to another map. So this is a larger map. So you guys, enter the
Coffins!
cemetery, and she directs you towards one of these mausoleums, and
Are we supposed to see those things on the?
yes, you are.
those- Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Crap.
there's gnarled trees, crumbling mausoleums break the line of sight all around. 3 humans.
Is that one actually significantly larger than everyone
Yes.
else?
That's
Okay.
the
Oh,
Grim Reaper.
dandy.
They hired him.
5 humans are gathered around a door to a crypt, the crypt that you're looking for, along with someone or something that stands almost 8 feet tall and kind of hiding itself
Ugh.
next to a large under a huge sodden cloak.
Yeah, well, we can
What
have
time
a
of day is it?
Tyrannosaurus Rex,
What's that?
right, Groot?
What time
we
of day
can
is
have
it?
a Tyrannosaurus Rex, right, Groot?
No, I wish.
It is.
How about a velociraptor?
It is about. It's actually getting close to sundown, but not quite. It's like approaching twilight.
Looks like a little turn undead might be required.
So yeah, these guys.
Don't look
These
undead to
guys are
me.
kind of gathered around the entrance to this mausoleum. The one that's actually kind of bent over in front. It looks like he's messing around with the front door, and he actually, as you guys approach and enter this area, they turn around and see you. And the guy that was messing with the door, he steps away from the door towards you and says, "No closer, friends. This is a private matter, and we don't wish to be disturbed."
What you doing?
Do you
Yeah,
continue?
we have
Do
a
you
private
continue
matter in
approaching,
there.
or are you staying where you're at?
Well,
I
what
asked-
is
I asked her
Noreen?
if she
What does
knows
Noreen
them.
say? Is Noreen, is that the
Noreen
mausoleum?
says that's the
supposed to-
one, and I would bet you any money that is the other interested party.
Do you recognize any of them?
Well, we won the bid, right?
Yeah, as far as
Right.
Well,
I'm concerned, that what's in that mausoleum is yours. And excuse me, friend, what business do you have in this mausoleum? And the guy who initially called out says, "Oh, this is our old family's mausoleum. We need to visit our old relatives who are dead."
And I say, well,
Then you have
that's
the
not
key?
true at all.
Are you calling me a liar, sir?
Yes, I am.
So
Well,
you did
that's
get
just
it.
downright rude. Listen, I'm sure there's something we can work out here.
Okay.
yeah, leave.
Well, why don't
or
you step
die.
away from the mausoleum?
We own what's in there. So.
Yeah.
We go in, we get what we own, what we bid on, and then you can go in and visit your relatives when we're done.
Well, I'm afraid I can't let that happen. I mean, this is our sacred. This is the place where we lay the remains of our family, and we don't really want it to be disturbed.
Whose family?
Who's buried? Yeah, there, I like that. Who's buried in there?
We
Who's
will pay
buried in
our
that too?
respects
Some
too.
of my family and his family, and yeah, they've been there for a long time.
Yeah, and their name is?
Yeah, my family too.
So while you guys are talking, this big hulking figure that's been standing off to the side, apparently he gets sick of talking and he moves forward to attack. So
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and roll initiative for everybody.
Us too.
You're gonna roll initiative?
No,
for us?
I
roll
will let you roll
Thank
your
you.
initiative.
Sweet. You roll better anyway. Please.
Yeah, I like your rolls usually.
All right, so this is going to
Yeah.
take a minute or two,
You
so
can
go
roll
ahead
for me.
and select
Yeah,
yourselves.
yeah, I'll take your roll instead, Paul.
Well, I know we're going to be in trouble because I rolled well on initiative. So that's
Oh. I rolled
So
my
did I.
usual
Doom.
Oh my
single-digit
God.
Initiative.
He's slow as
Yeah,
shit.
he
though.
is.
Time to put up my cloak of doom.
Boom.
Doom.
Okay, so I think I can do bulk initiative here, so I'm just going to do these guys one at a time. I had a macro that actually did bulk initiative, but it broke because it's roll 20.
Hey, would bark skin help anybody?
I mean,
Groot?
what is it?
It's a spell.
Yeah, it
Thanks.
increases your AC. It says it can't be less than 16.
Well, it would help if I,
My AC
as an
is
animal.
16.
Okay,
Oh, I got
if you want to change, I'll cast it on you.
Okay. I'm assuming we have to wait for,
Right.
things to
yeah,
happen.
you got to wait for the DM to
No, he's doing it.
put everyone in here.
All the hidden people too.
All right. Okay, everybody else in?
I think
Yep.
so.
Right, let me start this descending. Okay, what a shot. Groot's first. So you see this big guy basically start lumbering towards you immediately, and you can see he's in no mood for small talk. So
All right, so reaching into my bag of tricks. Is that a move action?
typically, I
is
think
that?
interaction is a
Action.
magic item is an action, but
Yeah, I think so. I think if you're
Reaching inside the bag, you pull a fuzzy bag, it transforms into creature.
if you're a rogue, you can turn it into a bonus action, but I think it's an action for anyone else.
yeah. Oh yeah, you can use an
Okay.
action to pull the fuzzy object from the bag and throw it. So
Yeah, why
what
not?
you gonna throw?
I'll do that to start off. I'm gonna throw whatever that is. A 6. A giant badger.
We built this large wooden badger.
That's a good thing to pull out of the bag. Though. That's a good one.
Let's see. I think I actually made. Oh, you got it. Went on there. Okay, cool. That's right. I created tokens.
So how far can I throw it?
Why do you have Miley
feet?
Cyrus on your thing, Tim?
Up to 20 feet.
No,
There you go.
Is that
Put 'em-
Miley
Put 'em
Cyrus?
there.
no.
It looks like Miley Cyrus.
It's Blade Runner.
And then I'll
2049.
tell it
Oh.
to attack. Can I just go on my initiative?
It acts on your turn. You can use a bonus action to command how a creature moves and what action it takes on its next turn, or to give it general orders such as to attack your enemies. So you can use your bonus action to
Okay,
tell it to
so then I'm
attack,
gonna-
and it will. It's your turn.
I will do that.
Okay.
So it's
Go.
my bonus action. Hang on, I got to bring it up here. He moves 30 feet. Too many things. 30 feet.
Apparently, they've added real-time subtitles to Skype. I just turned it on by accident, and
What?
What?
it translated everything you guys were saying into these
Oh, that's got to be amusing.
Oh man, I wish
approximations.
I knew how to turn that on.
That is 60 feet. That's a long. This is a big
Yeah.
map.
So you guys are basically shouting at
Where's
each other.
20 feet?
Right.
Yeah. You can
Yeah,
move a
that's actually
square and a
that
half.
can't be right. That can't. That's the scale is off. Let me see if I can fix it quick.
Yeah, that,
Well, you gotta
that
think
would
we're
make those
5
graves-
feet, so
those gravestones are like 25 feet.
those
Yeah.
are huge.
It's got to
So
be.
let's see. Grid cell hang on. Let me quick turn on the grid. Okay, so
How big is this tree? This is a huge tree.
let's see. We say that's
Should be 10 feet
It's
square.
ginormous.
5.
Yeah, I think
okay,
these
try-
are
try it
supposed to be
now.
headstones.
5. That looks
Yeah,
better.
that's
Yeah.
about- okay. So it was a 10-foot square, and it's yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay, so hang on.
That's
so I threw
still.
it-
Are
threw it
these
to there.
headstones? 'Cause those are
Yeah.
still giant headstones.
I think it's supposed to be a 5-foot grid map, but
Okay.
Yeah, probably so.
There we go.
But we'll make it bigger.
So
Yeah,
then
whatever.
he is still going to double move to that guy.
Okay, so he dashes up to that dude
Yep.
there.
Sorry, dash.
All right, so next
Ding dong
goes
dash.
the bodyguard, Noreen's bodyguard. Yeah, let me just. Can you guys see his visibility? Let me just see here. Oh, come on. So he goes next. He has a heavy crossbow that he pulls out. Let me just see. This is okay. So he's gonna take a few steps closer because he wants to nail that big dude. He's going to shoot that, and amazingly, he misses. It's the side of the mausoleum. You just desecrated my mausoleum. And that's his turn. Sorendil.
Okay, I'm gonna. Ooh, he's just in range. I'm going to cast a chromatic orb of thunder at the main
Which main
guy
guy?
here.
The big
the
guy,
big,
okay.
The big dude, big
Yeah,
man.
he wasn't the one that was talking. It was
Big
this is the
guy.
guy that was talking actually.
Oh, I don't
The
care.
big
He's a big
dude,
dude.
okay.
I'm gonna go at him.
So that is just an attack roll basically. Definitely hits him if so.
Yes, so 20. Okay. And 17 damage of thunder
Mm.
damage.
Jeez.
Bam.
Nice.
Thunder.
And then I'm gonna walk to
Walk.
here.
Okay.
There you
He just rocks back on his feet a little bit. Doesn't seem like that did a huge amount of damage to him.
go. Well, that's not nice.
Dick.
He's
I have
allergic.
lots of other types of damage to go through, so we'll let that.
Okay, so
We'll figure it out eventually.
one of these guys sees this badger come running up to him, snarling. He flourishes a longsword and takes 2 attacks on it.
Ugh.
No.
Not the badger.
First one I think would probably miss.
Yes, the 9 does
And the
miss.
second attack,
Nice.
he drops his longsword.
And
Ah.
and a 6 does
He's-
miss.
He's flustered.
Yeah, he does.
Flustered. That badger scared
Not
him.
every day.
It
you
was
see a
biting
young
at his
badger.
knees. That was the problem.
So yeah, he will actually use basically his movement to pick his sword back up, and that was his turn. Valdry's up.
All right. Valdry is going to move up here kind of by Serenial, and then we're going to target the big dude with a little guiding bolt action. So, hope the hell it hits.
Oh yeah, this is
Excellent.
the big dude, right? You said.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it's level 1, so then 15
Nice.
radiant.
Oh, okay, yeah. Again, he rocks back on his feet, kind of shielding his eyes, and in the light, this radiant light that shines on him, you can see that he is humanoid, but he's got almost kind of a shark-like face.
Shark?
Mm,
Shark?
Shark
What?
face.
Land shark.
face. Land
Land-
shark.
land-
He's a
land-
land shark.
Huh.
If you guys want to make a survival check, wisdom survival check.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, that wasn't
Yeah.
bad actually.
Oh, what?
Mirror thinks it's a cat.
With your +5.
Kitty!
Ooh. Does
Yeah,
Valdry
Valdry
know?
and Samuel, you guys recognize this creature as a Sahagin.
Oh! Huh.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, what is this thing?
Yeah, what's a
Saga.
Sagan?
You guys,
Actually, I didn't know they were shark-like. We're gonna find out soon in Tim's camp.
basically you know that they're
Good thing we have
they're
water.
basically kind of aquatic creatures. They are pretty nasty.
Pretty. Mind you, Sahagin bites can be pretty nasty.
And anyway, that was Valdry's
right.
turn. It's now Noreen's turn. And I've
All right.
what?
Kick
Oh.
some ass.
I'm gonna go get a drink and
Okay.
a snack.
Yeah.
She
Okay.
let's see, that's a crappy range. She's got a hand crossbow, that's only got a 30-foot range, so she is going to dash. She can get up to it there. Okay, so that's what she does. Okay, so this leader guy who's he is going to he casts a spell.
Well, wait. Can I counterspell?
Oh, yeah, I have counterspell ready as well. I'll let you do it, Kyle.
I'd like to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell.
All right, so I gotta remember how counterspell works in 5th edition.
Okay, I have it
Oh,
open
excellent,
right
okay.
now if you want to know.
I pasted it.
Okay,
Yep, or that works too.
if it's a level 3.
In 5e, it's a
It's all-
real, it's really
it is.
powerful.
It is a 4th level spell, so it's a DC
Okay,
of
so Kyle has to roll a DC 10 plus the spell's level. So if it's 4th level, that would
Yep.
be 14. But he gets to use his spell casting.
yeah. It's basically a spell ability
Um,
check.
And also, I get to add half my proficiency bonus to it as well because of being barred. So I get to add 1 to it. And I
Okay.
failed. Oh, it added the 1 already.
Yep,
Cool.
looks like it.
It's built in.
So he casts a spell,
What a terrible roll.
and you guys see no immediate effect from it. I just have way too much crap up here. Hang on, I gotta move his token so I can get at this stuff. He didn't actually move. I just need to. Yeah, that's good enough. He's got an effect on him, and he goes back to trying to get the door open. Let's see. So this guy here, does he have a ranged weapon? Yes, he's got a heavy crossbow, and he's gonna fire at Noreen. Misses. Samrel's up.
All right. I'm going to cast slow on
Ooh.
all of them.
Up to 6 creatures within a 40-foot cube. I think they pretty much all should fit. You'd have to.
Yeah. They're,
Yeah, I guess you could exclude the badger if you wanted to, since they're all kind of in a line.
Well, it's only 6 creatures.
Oh,
Up
well,
to
there you go.
6
Okay,
creatures
so
of
yeah,
your
you could
choice.
exclude the badger there.
And there's only 6 of them,
All right,
so
we've got to
all
make a
of them.
shitload of wisdom saves, it looks like.
A
Shitload of
shitload.
wisdom saves.
Somebody's got to go get a shitload of dimes.
Okay, and what's your DC? 14? Okay, so this guy failed.
Yes.
And again, I gotta move them so I can see their damn token icons. Where's the little snail? Here we go. He's slowed. This guy is slowed. This guy. He's a little bit more wise. He still failed. So he is slowed. Too many people. 14, he made it. So on a successful save, the effect, it basically doesn't take an effect, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, must succeed or be affected. Okay, and the final guy.
Yeah, yeah. So.
Not the final guy, but this guy at the bottom, he also made it. And then the Sahagin, he made a save as well.
Ooh.
So the guy that was fiddling with the door, this priestly looking guy, is slowed as well as the other two.
Oh no.
So I can use an either reaction.
So they have a whole shit ton of effects
Yeah,
on them.
exactly. -2. Affected target speeds have -2 AC and Dex saves. It can't use reactions. Use an action or bonus action, not both. Okay, I'll try to keep that present.
And if it casts a spell, well, it can only make one attack
Mhm.
per turn. And if it casts a spell, it has to see if it happens this turn or next turn.
Roll d20. Yeah, this is a complex spell. Jeez.
Yeah, I know. When I read it, I kept reading. I was like, "There's still
Wow,
more
yeah.
coming."
I didn't even. I'm playing a Bard in Tim's campaign. I might have to take this
Wow.
on my next level. Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, the guys with snails on them are slowed. If I make them attack twice or violate this, just ping me. I'll try to keep them in mind though. Okay, so that was your action. Any movement?
And then they make the save at the end of their turn.
Oh,
as
that's
well
right. They do
to
get a save at the end of the
try
turn.
to-
Okay.
So
Not quite as OP then as I thought.
I did move. Yeah, I did move 30 feet
Cool.
already. So I'm done.
Okay, so the next guy that gets to go is one of the guys that wasn't slowed. One that wasn't. That's how you say it. He is going to shoot you, Samuel, for slowing down his buddies.
Yeah,
20,
sure.
I think, would
Oh.
hit.
that'll
4
hit.
piercing. The +4 is only if you got a crit, which you didn't. So, and he's gonna
And then-
move up to here. Okay, his slow buddy, the one right here. He's got a crossbow, so he can just basically fire that, and that's it. He didn't like
Yep.
being slowed either, so he's also gonna shoot you, Samuel. Oh, a crit!
That's fair. Ah, Jesus.
9 points piercing from a heavy crossbow.
Sure.
And it's Mirror's turn.
Jesus.
Groot, did you want me to wait until you change for that spell?
I would need a DM ruling on this, but the way I read the spell, it's cast on me, and all I do is I change shape. I'm still me because
Oh,
I keep
okay.
my intelligence wisdom. So if you cast it on me now,
What
I'm
what is the spell?
Okay.
bark skin.
Bark skin.
Touch a willing creature. I guess I'm not sure. It's on your. You basically have to touch it for it to kick in.
Yeah, I'm touching Groot. And then I
And then if I beast shape, I'm still
He
me.
still has
Oh,
that
okay.
attack.
He's
That
asking if he
effective.
Does
shapes
beast
if it
shape-
carries over.
I can still have concentration.
Okay.
Does the bark skin go with it? I guess.
Yeah.
right, that's what
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
wondering.
trying to find this stupid. It's not the spell specifically. It's the class ability.
Sure.
Correct.
Da-da-da-da.
If not, I got another idea.
While you're transformed, your game statistics are replaced by statistics of the beast. When you retain your alignment, you also retain all your skill saving throw. Transform you. Hit points. You can't cast spells, and your ability to speak. Transforming doesn't break your concentration on a spell you've already cast, or prevent you from taking actions that are part of a spell that you've already cast. Okay, special senses. Yeah, it is kind of. I'm going to say that basically, since any spell that you would have already cast that requires concentration would still be in effect, then. Let me see though. Is this you resume the beast's hit points and hit dice? Yeah, you know what? You
Not
can cast.
AC.
But that affects his AC. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a weird one.
You know what? Just for simplicity, I'm going to rule that it'll work. It's fine. I mean, you could cast bark skin on a creature, so on a beast. So
Okay.
let's simplify it and just say
So-
it was active before. It's still active unless the spell is lost.
Okay. So then that's if you want to do it, Mirror, that's okay by me.
All right, I will.
I'll take it.
And then as I'm moving past him, I'll cast that, and then I'll finish my movement there. I'm done.
All right, the next one to go would be the big guy. He finally gets to go after starting this whole mess. He's got just a regular movement speed of 30 feet, so he's gonna. He's not slowed, so he's gonna basically dash right at Noreen. But dash is all he can do.
Jerk.
He can't actually attack. So we're back to Groot.
Let's waste this guy.
Oh, he's got
All right.
You see that he's actually got a short sword out, but you also see his teeth. His mouth is like kind of protruding out from under his hood. He's got a really big looking bite.
Pointy teeth. What an eccentric-
Can you make my guy 10 foot?
I'm sorry, what?
My snake.
Oh.
Make my snake
Ah.
10 feet.
Big snake.
And then 5, 10. That's 10, 20, 30. And then my badger. I will attack the slow guy.
Don't attack the slow guy. It's not his fault he's slow.
He has He can bite. He can bite.
Oh yeah, that'll hit. Actually, he's got split mail, so that
Boom.
just barely hit him. But he does take
Well,
damage.
his AC is minus
Oh,
2.
yep, thank you,
as
thank
well.
you. Yep, so he is only AC 15 at the moment.
So he got 4 piercing.
Okay. Alrighty. Then we're back to my bodyguard. And he's still got his heavy crossbow out. Snake! Ah! No. He will shoot at the Sahagin with his heavy crossbow, who has natural armor, and it pings off of him. So we're up to Cerndil. So he will move forward too.
Who is this guy?
That is the guy that originally talked to you. He's kind of dressed in priestly-looking gear.
Okay. That's what.
He's the one who turned away to try to open the door.
All right, I'm gonna run up here, and then I'm gonna cast lightning bolt and try to get all three of get
Yes.
this guy.
Oh wait, actually, you
and
know
this
what?
guy.
Hang on.
What?
I would consider slow to be a harmful spell, correct? Yeah. So actually,
Yes.
Samuel, can you make a wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
Oh, he has protection against good.
Okay, so you made it safe, so he is slowed.
Nice.
But yeah, he actually he casts Sanctuary on himself. So anybody who wants to attack or cast a
Ah.
harmful spell against him would need to make a wisdom save.
I failed. So how does that work? Does the spell still go off? It just
It's
doesn't
an
affect him.
area effect does not target.
Yes,
Yeah.
true. So that's
doing an
that's
area
true. If
effect.
slow would have targeted it actually that wasn't an area effect. That targeted 6
Mine-
creatures, so that would be a direct attack.
No, I
Mine
meant,
was
I
the
meant
target,
Tim's lightning
But
bolt.
Tim's. is-
Tim's
Tim's lightning
lightning
bolt.
bolt. Yes, would
Just go.
a failed save. The creature must choose a new target or lose the attack. Lightning bolt.
Starts from him and just goes 5 feet. A 5-foot wide lightning bolt.
Yeah.
That
he's
makes
not
sense. I
targeting
want to look
anyone.
at
Not
the
targeting.
actual description and see what the target is of it.
So I think you're okay.
The target is a creature in the no, that's sorry. I'm looking at the wrong thing.
No, it's not actually. It's just basically a line. So
Self, 100-foot line. So the target is self.
yep. So you can basically
So-
target him, and he would just need to make it.
All right, DC 15 dex save or take 23 lightning damage. All three of those guys.
Nice.
Okay, can you
This
draw a line?
guy.
Actual line?
This guy. Line.
Okay, that'll work. So DC
So do I.
15 dex save. Okay, so I'll do him first. DC 15, you said? Yep. Okay.
You do you,
Yep.
laddie.
So he takes half of 23. So 11.
If Sanctuary is a concentration spell, he'll have to make a.
Yeah, because why not make it more difficult? Give me a second here to get the other guys. All right, he
let's see,
failed
Sanctuary
pathetically.
is not a. It's not a concentration spell.
Yeah, I
Bummer.
didn't think it was.
I've got that spell.
All right, so that
I'm
veteran, or
dealing with a
the
fellow.
dude, the non-slow dude
cleric.
failed his save, so he takes full damage. The guy with him made his save, so he also takes half damage.
Kapah.
Zot, zot, zot. You did hit all three. They all took damage. All
Good.
right. Oh, why not? Let's just do. Oh, what would be fun? Did that work at all?
Nice.
That didn't even show up. There's this
I
little
saw it.
emitter thing that you can do, and
Yeah.
it didn't actually even show up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I saw
Oh.
it. Yeah.
Okay, never mind. It worked. It just didn't show up on another one. Whatever. So that was Serendial. Okay, so we've got one of the slow guys fighting the badger here. He's got his longsword. He is slow, so he can only make one attack. And he misses. The badger artfully dodges out of his way. And now it's Valdry's turn.
Okay. So that bad dude right there, right?
What about him?
I'm going to hit. Right? That's a bad guy,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to hit him with. I'm going to hit him with Sacred Flame.
Okay. He needs to make a dex
So-
save,
See if he makes a dex save. Yep.
which he failed.
So he takes 15 radiant, and as a bonus action, I am going to cast Spiritual Weapon and put it on the Sahagin.
Yeah, right. What spiritual weapon did you want?
A big ass mace.
Yeah, it's a pretty standard one I
The
use.
biggest mace you can find.
Not that big.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so
I like it.
that's good enough. I'm going to put this in control of you, Don.
Right. Yeah.
All right, so you should be able to move that around on your turn.
Whack him. So now he takes 7 force damage.
Okay. Bonk! Right on the head.
Bonk.
Okay.
Smash his teeth.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Noreen. So she's sees this guy in front of her. She's got a short sword. She will make 2 attacks with that.
Nice.
Let's see. What's this dude? He's not slowed, so that just misses. Second attack also misses. Swish, swish. She's trying to defend herself. Okay, so the priest dude. So yes, it does not require concentration, so he is going to continue doing. Well, no, he's you're kind of like distracting him. So he can't do much because he is slowed. But he, I believe, let me double check. Reading about slow. In terms of casting a spell, it's a d20. So he is going to try and cast a spell. Let's see. You know what? All right. So I'm going to see which turn. It's with 11 or higher. It's next turn. He got a 6, so it's going to happen this turn. And okay, so he basically casts the same spell, spiritual weapon. Except that this one is not a mace. It's a dagger that's like 10 times bigger than it should be. Let's see, what's the duration or the distance of this thing? 60 feet.
60
Thank
feet.
you. Oh, yeah, Samral looks like a good target.
Of course I do.
Always does.
Okay. Makes an attack. Okay, so let's see here. All right, so I'm just gonna roll a d20 plus 5. I'm assuming 11 misses you. All right,
Yep.
so that was his action. We've got a non-slowed dude down here at the bottom. He's still got his crossbow. Let's see. Serendil, he's going to take a pot shot at you.
That's just mean, man.
Ooh, 21. 7 piercing
Yeah,
from
gonna
a
hit ya.
heavy crossbow bolt.
Yeah, that'll do
Ow. And he's going to move up here and try and get in the way. Samral, you're up.
All right. So how does that dagger work? Can I move? Do I like go around it, and or does it get an opportunity attack? How does that
It
work?
would not get an opportunity attack. Let me actually double check something here because I just suspect he might have lost his sanctuary.
By casting
Well,
that, yeah.
Yep, he attacks.
Well,
He didn't directly make an
attacks somebody.
attack, and the spell didn't actually directly affect anyone yet because it missed. So I'm gonna say he still has sanctuary. As soon as the
Yeah.
dagger hits, he will lose his sanctuary.
That's fair.
But the dagger itself, you can
So-
you can basically move out of its reach without provoking an opportunity attack.
Okay, so I'm gonna go over here, and I'm going to cast. Well, actually, there. While I was still standing there, I would cast Dissonant Whispers on this guy, and then
Ooh.
I'm gonna move.
Whispers.
What are you gonna whisper to him?
Well, he
such a
passed
dick.
anyway.
He made it safe.
Something about
So he
Braces?
takes half damage.
Okay, so 4 points damage. He doesn't like you whispering in his ear. Okay. Let's see. We've got another non-slowed guy. What's his movement here? Something that I can't see. Here we go. I suspect he is going to... Yep, he's going to have to dash. He's going to run up to Serendil. Get in your face. But that's all he can do. The slow dude, he's still got his heavy crossbow. He is going to fire at Mirror.
No.
Twang. 5 piercing.
And he hits you.
Mirror, it is your
Okay.
turn.
Oh. And at the end of their turns, they're supposed
Oh,
to
I
make
keep
a
forgetting that.
wisdom
Yes.
saving throw.
So let's see.
I
thanks,
just
yeah.
remembered as well.
Okay, and so he is no longer slowed. He is also underneath a million other NPC character sheets. I just need to move him. There we go. And I think the other guy actually needed the priest dude. He also got a save.
Yep, he would need to make
Yeah.
it too.
And he's no longer slowed.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to move. Bonus action, I'm going to cast that Hunter's Mark. Do you want me to put it in the thing
Just tell me
again?
which guy you're
Paul?
targeting.
The priest.
Okay.
So I'm moving there, and then I get my full attacks because that's a bonus action.
Okay.
And he has been injured, correct?
The priest guy?
Already?
Yes, he has.
Yes. All right.
It does
12.
not hit.
All right.
That does.
16. All right.
Wow.
14.
Okay. Actually, you need to. His sanctuary was still up, so you need to make a wisdom saving throw to actually get any attack on again.
Oh, okay. Wisdom. Oh, that's not my strong one, but we'll see.
Okay, you failed, so you would need to target somebody else with that. I'll let you keep the roll, but it would not. You would not be able to target him.
Okay. I'll target the guy that's trying to
Okay,
protect him.
I'll let you target him with the hunter's mark too, if you want. Okay.
Sure.
Okay, so that definitely would have
That'll work.
hit him. Or actually, would it? Let me see. 16. Actually, no. I'm sorry. 16 would not penetrate his armor. He's got split mail armor.
Oh, damn.
But he is still hunter
Okay.
marked.
Yep. All right.
Okay, so sorry about that. He still does have that going.
No, that's okay.
Okay, the big dude finally gets to go. He actually is going to make a couple of attacks on Noreen.
Oh, question, Paul. Would 14 have passed that check? Because I get advantage with the hunter's mark on the priest.
You wouldn't. Let me see. Is JC?
Because I did cast that before I.
Yes. Then it would have.
Would
Okay. So back in time 6 more times. He does not have the hunter's mark. He does have the
I'm just.
hunter's mark. Jesus Christ.
I just read my hunter's mark, and that gives me advantage on let me put it
No,
in.
I
here.
understand. Yeah, that's fine.
On wisdom.
And so,
Have advantage on any wisdom, perception, or wisdom survival. Oh, that's survival check. That's different, isn't it?
oh yeah, then,
Ah.
yeah.
What I
so
did?
I'm sorry, I got to do it all over again.
Ah, I thought it was wisdom saves, but I'm sorry. Trying to get any advantage we can.
Okay, that is your mark. That is final. That's
Yep.
done.
Alright.
You ain't changing anything now. Get over it.
Okay, so the big guy in the meantime was going to make a series of melee attacks against Noreen.
No.
He gets 1 bite, which I think hits.
Probably hits.
Yes. God,
Oh,
she's got
that
a crappy AC.
bites.
11 piercing with the bite, and he gets 2 short sword attacks,
Damn.
Mm.
which hits for another 9. And Noreen goes down.
Oh
man.
no! Shit.
Wow.
She is.
Did we owe her any money?
No, we paid her already, I think.
Ah, too bad.
She's got the key ring.
Okay, and then he's not overly worried about this baseball bat over his head. He's
Oh.
let's see, who's the one that's got the? He really doesn't like you, Mira. So he's gonna step up towards you,
All right.
shooting everybody. He can't attack. He already did his attack, so that's his
Right.
turn.
Yep.
Groot.
Alrighty, I will. Actually, I will move 30 feet. I mentioned before that gets me to there. So I will do a bite and there we go. I bit him.
Oh yeah, for a
I
crit.
think that hits, right?
Arr, 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 arr.
Chomp.
Wow, crit bit.
Crit bit,
17
as
piercing,
opposed to a fit bit.
Nice.
and then I will constrict him.
Okay, so
That hit
Okay.
point 2.
he is
Squeeze his eyeballs out.
constricted.
Does he hit?
What's that?
So he takes 35 total,
Jeez.
and now he is grappled.
Yep. So he cannot move. I'm gonna.
And then my badger. I forgot my badger's still up. I have no
Don't
idea why
forget
it's
the
still up.
badger.
Don't forget the badger, and he will bite that guy. And he will miss.
12
And he'll
miss.
claw that guy.
Ooh, 17 I think hits.
17 hits.
Mm.
5 slashing.
Oh yeah, his AC.
If,
He is
if
still
my
slowed.
badger takes that guy down,
He is still slowed,
bad.
so his
My bad.
AC is actually 15. But either way, the second one does. So he takes 5 slashing. Okay, I need to find a constricted icon here. That's good enough. Okay. Bodyguard. He actually rushes over and drags Noreen out of the field of battle.
Well,
First he wants to do is get her out of harm's way, so he's not going to actually try and do first aid, but she is still dying. Serendial's up.
All right. So as a bonus action, I'm going to start my I'm going to start my blade song. So my AC is now 19 rather than 15. And then I'm going to cast lightning bolt since none of those guys moved and this guy moved right in front of the path. So now I get all 4 of them, right?
Nobody ever accused him of being bright. Okay, so let's see. First guy, and this is a dex save.
So DC 15 or 31 lightning.
Ouch. Okay, well, the guy that ran up right in your face, you kill him outright. You basically blow the lightning bolt right through the center of his head, and he dies.
nice.
The other 2 guys, let's see. Dex, 4. The hit points this guy have. He's still up, so he takes 31 damage. The Hunter's Mark guy. The other guy, let's see. He made
I
his
get
save, so he
this guy?
takes 15.
Do I get this guy?
No, not if you're targeting straight line. I would say you'd be able to get the Hunter's
All
Mark
right.
guy and the other guy up here,
All right.
but the priest guy.
And then I'm going to move 30 feet. Let's see. All right.
Good thing he's not a zombie. All right, so the dude fighting the
And that's it.
giant badger still only gets 1 attack because he's still slowed. 14. I think that just about hits him, doesn't it?
that hits. You bet.
Okay, so
But he's still up.
5 slashing.
it.
This badger soldier's on. That was his turn.
And he has that.
Baldry's up.
He has that save, right?
Oh yes, thank you.
Still.
Yes, he does.
Okay.
He is no longer
Baldry's going
slugged.
to move up and going to cast Cure Wounds on Noreen. So she gets 11 back.
Oh, thanks you profusely.
And then my bonus action, move my spiritual weapon over to the constricted shark boy.
Constricted shark boy.
And
He's
let's see
gonna
if we-
wiggle right out of there.
does that hit him? He's constricted, so
Yes, that actually does still hit him.
okay. So then he takes an additional 6 force.
Pow! He's not looking happy.
And take that from my sacred baseball bat, you big shark faced.
Small bat.
Teach you.
Oh dear. Yeah, he really he really screwed up. He has all these great abilities that he could have done if he would have gotten off an action before anybody else, and he rolled a natural 1 on his initiative. So- Oh, too bad.
Yeah, he screwed the pooch on that
Yeah,
one.
he did.
Yeah.
Noreen gets to her feet and thanks you again profusely. You can see definitely the bodyguard now is holding you in very high regard. She says, "Let's take the fight to them again."
Again.
She
Okie dokie.
runs up and let's see. She can 2 melee
He's
attacks.
got
Okay, she got a hit in with one of them. 6 piercing.
nice.
He's definitely looking really hurt, but he's still up. The priest. Yeah, he's really not liking this. I suppose this is a ranged spell. Oops. Nope, that's a touch. Okay, yeah, his spiritual. Well, first of all, let me do spiritual weapon here. Spiritual weapon can only move, I think, 20 feet. Yeah. It's not a plethora of targets here. Yeah, Valdry's right there. This dagger comes flying up to you.
It's too
And
far away.
Yep.
72 feet from the priest, right?
what? No,
Yeah.
the dagger was
Well-
20 feet away.
No, but the dagger
He's
can't move 60 feet
six-
away from the
Oh,
priest.
I see. You're right. I'm sorry. My mistake. Yes, he's got to be a certain
It's okay.
distance.
Could go after her.
Yeah,
again.
actually, it'll.
Go after the snake.
No, it's gonna go after Noreen. Yeah, that'll hit.
Jesus.
And she's back down.
Right.
Well, let's see. It's ability modifier.
We should
Just
tell
a
her, let
dagger.
the big boys handle the fight. That's what we're get paid for.
Nope, she's still up.
Yay.
She's got 3 hit points.
What's our team called? Team Awesome.
That's not a concentration
I thought we
spell.
were team. I thought we were team kick-ass.
Team Kick-Ass.
We're the dream team.
Dreamy team.
Well, that too.
Okay, so this is another nice complicated spell, but he's gonna cast it anyway. He casts a spell, and
Counterspell.
okay, it is a 4th
No, I
level
can't.
spell.
Sorry, I used up all my.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It's
I
a.
used up all my.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, sorry, can't.
Okay.
Damn it!
Damn it.
I used lightning too many times.
Oh, too bad. Okay, so he casts Spirit Guardians.
Ooh, that's a good spot.
Ah,
That's a
That's another
favorite
one.
of mine.
that's another one of mine.
Give him
Big
a.
jerk.
Except that the things swirling around him are fiendish looking.
Yep. Yeah, he's
He's
evil.
evil. What's this damn duration on this thing? 15 feet.
Yep.
And he chose his buddies there, obviously not to be affected by it. So, yep, anybody entering that radius will need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Or starting their turn within that.
Yeah, or start their if they start their turn with it. Okay, that's his turn. His buddy, despite not being attacked by these things, he really doesn't like this Raiders of the Lost Ark shit going on around him, so he's gonna run up to Serendial. And what was that?
We just opened the bottle of wine.
Because it worked.
That was a perfect sound effect. He's gonna
Sound
run up
effect.
and pop!
Well, that's what happened to the last guy who ran up to me.
Pretty much. He's gonna make 2 attacks with his longsword. One will miss.
Nice.
Second will hit. 12 slashing.
19 is my AC at the moment.
Oh, then that will also miss. That's right. You did your
My song.
the thing.
Blade song.
Blade song. Semrel.
And I got to defeat it. It lasts for 20
Yeah.
minutes.
Right.
Infinite repeat.
Choose a Dream Theater song.
Do.
A change of seasons. It's only like an hour and 42 minutes.
All right. I'm gonna run up and help the honey badger.
Honey Badger don't care.
Go, honey badger.
He don't give a fuck.
Honey Badger don't give a shit.
Okay. So you're aiding him in his attack or in his defense? Oh, you're actually
No,
gonna attack.
I'm missing
Nope.
very badly.
Okay, so you drop your rapier. You actually, how much movement did you expend?
30.
Okay, so you cannot pick
That
up.
was all of
So
it.
your rapier is still on the ground. You can pick it up as half your movement next round.
Yep.
All right. So let's see. That veteran
Wow.
is dead. This guy's. Yeah. So he's gonna stay. Actually, he likes the swirling, fiendish mist thing around him. He's gonna stay where he's at because he figures he's safer there. Let's see. He's gonna shoot the snake. Oh, double crit.
Holy crap.
Ugh.
Didn't get too much on the damage though. Only 9 piercing.
Okie dokie.
Mirror's up.
All right. Well, that guy's close, so I will. He's been injured as well. So I'm going to whack him with my short sword. That guy.
Nope.
Then, there we go. Well, look at that. The reverse. 16.
That should hit.
All right.
Attack rolls against
14
him do have
damage.
advantage, by the way, which means your first attack would hit.
Oh,
I forgot. He's
Oh, okay.
restrained, so attacks against him.
right.
Yep.
So both attacks hit.
Okay.
He's grappled.
There you
He's
go.
grappled, not restrained.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's grappled, not restrained.
He's grappled. I don't think we get.
Sorry, I thought he was restrained. Grappled,
Yeah,
then he's
advantage
just basically he can't move. He doesn't get any benefits to
Yep.
his speed, and he.
I'll just use my inspiration to hit him then. Screw it.
Okay, then both of those would hit.
So 14, 21 damage.
Okay, you bring him down. He drops with an ungainly thud.
Woo! Nice.
Take that, shark boy.
Thank you, inspiration.
So you still get a move if you wish.
Yes, I would. I will move. That's probably about 30 feet.
Okay, big guy's dead, so Groot's up.
Yep. Good.
So where do the spirit guardians end?
15 feet around.
Oh wait, hang on. It didn't
just
show
put
his
a-
aura. Hang on.
Yeah, you could turn on a 15-foot aura around.
I
it, huh?
did. It just wasn't.
Yeah.
The new controls
Okay.
don't show it. I had to toggle it.
Oh yeah,
All right,
that's right.
All right,
You
so
have
then
to turn
I'm
them
gonna
on.
go right there, I guess. I will attack the guy that's attacking Serendial.
That'll hit.
19. 9 piercing. 14. I'm assuming it does
No,
not.
it does not.
Oh, Badger. Honey Badger.
Yep.
Honey Badger's going to win.
Oh
18.
yeah, honey badger don't care.
2 piercing. Claw. 20. Look at
Nice.
him go.
Go, honey
Four,
badger.
four
Go
more.
Badger. Go
He doesn't hit
Badger.
hard though, but he's feisty.
Yep.
Alrighty.
I just like the fact that a 13 hit point creature has survived for 5
No
rounds.
kidding.
Right.
Go Badger.
Let's see. The bodyguard.
Hit it, hit it.
Yeah. Where can he go here?
Is Kyle frozen? Oh no, he's just in one position.
I was gonna say, I don't. Am I frozen? No, I'm just sitting still.
So do you have like a sepia filter turned on your camera or something? It looks
I-
like
I couldn't figure it out. It's like super yellow.
Yeah, and on yours, Paul, there's like a red outline around you.
I don't see any
Who
of
is
that.
mine? Or
On Paul
Paul-
Toucher.
really?
Paul Toucher. Yeah, I see like a weird
Yeah,
coloration. on
Kyle.
yours,
Kyle
too.
looks bluish to me,
Huh.
but Paul looks okay. You know, I think that red outline sometimes maybe is the
I think it's the
background
background
Yeah.
superimposing.
that's
yeah, it's the back. Turn off your
superimposing on his
background, Paul.
face.
'Cause
Ah,
he looks
okay.
blue to me.
yeah, he looks weird to me. No,
Oh,
it's still there.
oh,
He's
wow.
got,
Oh,
like, a
it's still
weird
there. Yeah, I
outline.
don't know what that.
That
is.
is weird.
Paul-
It's like an
now I-
overlay or something.
Relatively normal to me.
Yeah, it's like there's an overlay on you.
Yeah.
He
and
looks like
I feel
Yondu.
like there's something weird going on with mine too, and I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's weird.
I don't
Oh,
see
well.
it in my view of myself on my camera. I do not see that.
It is
Yeah.
on the feed,
Oh,
so
interesting.
you can check out the video later. It's
Yeah.
just you look like Yandu.
Yeah.
Cool.
it's-
Mary
I
Poppins,
just want
yo.
his arrow.
Yeah. I mean, your Paul T's just looks black and white to me.
Skype's being weird.
It's the snowstorm.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Blame it on the snow.
Okay, so anyway, Noreen's bodyguard ran up to the veteran here that's attacking Serendial. That was a dash, so that's all he can do. So Serendial, you are now up.
All right. I am going to use my bonus action to. I have a natural Misty Step. I'm going to like go boop, and then appear over here on the other side of the bodyguard.
It's like what?
And then I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb at the priestly dude.
Oh,
Hey, priestly dude.
he's still got
Can I
sanctuary.
use my?
Oh wait, no, his his
No, it's
dagger kept missing, didn't it? Did his
No, he
Yes,
hit Noreen for
he
5.
has-
he did hit
Yeah,
her.
he hit
Yep.
her
So
for
his
5.
sanctuary is gone.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to use my initiative, my
Inspiration.
inspiration. I mean, to. Oh, he moved
No,
into
I just
me.
had to move out of the
No,
way.
he didn't.
That's not
Sorry,
nice.
it's temporary.
Oh, okay. I use my inspiration.
Okay.
19. Does that
Yes,
hit
it
him?
does.
All right.
Nice.
So he has hit with a chromatic
Um,
orb.
Hold on. Before I'm going to hit him with acid
Ooh.
because who doesn't want an acid trip? And
Whoa!
I cast at second level, so boom,
21.
21.
That okay? You basically dissolve his head, and he drops
Acid.
on the foot of the
Booyah.
mausoleum.
Just like Indiana Jones.
Yeah, pretty much.
yeah.
Yeah, his swirling spirit. It's exactly like Indiana Jones. He does a whole Belloc thing. Awesome. So he is dead, and his swirling puppies go bye bye.
Awesome.
Fiendish puppies.
Goodbye, Misty Guardians.
All right. So that was Serendial. The
All right, lackeys.
Dude fighting the badger. He considers the badger more of a threat than you, Several. So.
I mean, I understand.
Well, you don't even have a weapon at the moment. He's on the ground. Actually, you know what? No, he is going to. No, yeah. Screw it. I'm not going to make up a rule for how I was going to say maybe he tries to kick your weapon out of the way, but just forget it. He's going to attack the badger.
He's gonna
He's gonna
surrender
miss.
because
Okay, he's
his
dead.
2 big guys are
Badger's
gone.
Oh,
dead.
badger's dead. Oh, too bad. He was such a
Badger only had
valiant
7
badger.
hit points.
Oh, he was a good
Oh,
badger.
Badger, we will
he
miss you.
was.
Up to the end, he did not give a
That
shit.
is-
Does it vanish or just like is it an actual real badger?
No, it's gone. It was
Yeah.
magical.
Okay.
Magical badger.
He does get a
Honey
second
badger.
attack, which he will use on you, Several.
Yeah.
Alright.
Now you're worth a
Yeah,
deck.
bring it on.
22 for 9
Ooh,
slashing.
ow.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right, Valdre's up.
All right, I'm gonna move up. That's about 30 feet, and then I am going to cast Sacred Flame on that dude right there. Next to the giant, right? Yeah, that's a bad guy.
Yeah, he is. The snake isn't.
No, not the snake. So he's gonna make his DC 14 deck
Just
save.
made it.
Ah, jerk.
Is that
Well, I still have my hammer, so I can't reach him. But I am gonna move it up here a little bit and start floating it towards him.
You can move it 20 feet.
Yeah, I think that was about.
That was 10.
no?
okay.
These the
Oh.
squares are 10 feet.
No, it was
I
over. It was
thought I-
over there. So
yeah, the
that's about
squares are-
20 feet. Yeah.
All right. Noreen, she's amazed that she's still standing. She's got 3 whole hit points. She is, She's going to aid her bodyguard.
Smart.
Basically aid him, and so attacks against him have disadvantage. Okay, the priest dude is dead. We've got the one dude here remaining who everyone's getting. Oh no, there's 2 actually. But anyway, the guy with the hunter's mark on it. So we got a big snake and a regular bodyguard in front of him. Yeah, he doesn't think he's going to do much against. Well, you know what? Screw it. He's going to go against the snake. Might as well go down swinging.
You bet.
23 for 4 slashing.
Damn.
That
Wow.
definitely hits.
Crap.
These guys are rolling on fire tonight.
7, not so much.
Even not so much.
And he can't really go anywhere without drawing a bunch of opportunity attacks, so he's going to stay where he's at. Samril, your rapier is at your feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick that
All
up
right.
and probably miss again. It'll be fun.
Oh, that'll hit.
Hey, that probably hits.
Yes, it does.
Nice.
Stabby, stabby.
Stabby, stabby.
All right. So this one dude here who has not moved since this whole thing started, he's still
Right.
got his heavy crossbow. He's gonna fire at the giant constrictor snake. Is 13 hit?
Thank you, Barks.
Ah! Ding!
Yes, that misses. That misses. Ding.
All right, and that's the only attack he gets with his heavy crossbow. Mirror is up.
All right. I'm gonna move there, and I will aid Groot. Would you prefer defense or offense?
Offense. Let's do offense.
All right. I will aid him offensively.
Let me just
These are borrowed hit points. Who cares?
let me double check how close you need to be. I don't know if you need to be 5 feet from him for attacking or the person that you're aiding him in attacking.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's actually not aid.
I
It's
still have
it's called the help action, I think.
Okay.
Creature aid gains attack. Okay, so you only need to be 5 feet away. If you take the help action, the creature you aid gains advantage on the next ability check it makes. Alternatively, you can aid a friendly creature in attacking a creature within 5 feet of you. You feint, distract the target, blah, blah, blah.
So you're like sticking out your tongue at the target.
Actually,
I
there might
need
not
to
be
go there.
an aid. There might not be a help action for defense.
Okay.
I think you have to be like a paladin to do that sort of thing.
No, it's called the help
It's
action.
like a.
It's in the standard rules.
I thought it was like the defensive fighting style.
Oh, right, yeah, for assisting
Yeah.
with defense. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, whatever.
So
I
yeah,
mean,
if you
we
want,
can
you can do
that.
it. I mean, you can do it, but you have to be within 5 feet of the target, the creature that he's attacking.
Okay. I'll move there.
Well, you can't end your. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were underneath them. In any case, Groot, it is your turn, and you can attack with advantage if you wish.
Well, I do wish.
Yes, we wish.
So I will
Yes.
bite.
Oh yeah.
And I will miss.
Damn.
And I will constrict. Fuck
Oh
you!
damn! Even with
No!
advantage.
What a waste. Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry,
Well,
beer. Sorry.
That's all right. We'll do it again.
And actually, I will do this. Womp.
Womp,
It's the
womp.
worst advantage ever.
Yes.
Oh well. The bodyguard. He's going to attack the Hunter's Mark dude. He gets 2 attacks, both of which miss.
Miss.
Damn. Serendial.
All right.
They're just hard to hit.
Apparently.
This dude, I'm gonna attack. Wait, who's left? Is it there's this guy?
That's your.
That's
No,
the
That's
bodyguard. So there's this guy, and this
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna do magic missile. I'm gonna start on the guy closest to me, which has the mark. I'm gonna cast at second level, so it'll be 4 darts. First dart 5.
Okay, still up.
Second dart 5.
Against.
Wow.
Are you
good
round
rolls.
robining or what?
The same guy.
Same guy. Okay, so
Same,
he's still
yeah.
up.
Same
Okay,
guy.
Yeah, he's still up.
Third dart 3.
Still up.
Fourth dart 2.
Yeah, he's still up.
Started so.
He's looking really hurt.
Ah.
Ah.
All right. Well, I brought him down.
It's like,
Quick.
fuck you.
He's like dwindling returns there.
Oh, they were just like, he's just about to fall over, and he kept knocking him back on his feet. He's like, okay, who's up then? Let's see. Okay, so the guy against Samrel. Yeah, let's take a couple swings at Samrel. Why don't we?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
9.
My AC's 16.
So yeah, 16 for 9. And second attack, another 13 slashing. Ouch.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Wow.
we'll just sit there with 1 HP.
Okay, Baldur is up.
All right.
All you need is 1 HP anyway.
It's overrated.
Yeah.
HP is overrated.
HP is so overrated. All right, so we will try Sacred Flame on the guy by the snake and between the snake and mirror again. So let's see if this time if he's dexterous enough to.
Nope, not even close.
No,
Oh,
15 radiant.
All right, you burn his eyeballs out of his sockets, and it explodes.
Yes.
He drops to the ground.
But we still have some guys, so I am going to move my spiritual hammer 20 feet towards the guy who's engaged with Samrel.
It's like,
Yes, you
will you
marry him?
marry me?
Yeah,
Whack,
yeah.
whack.
Will you marry
No,
me?
I can't. Whack.
Samuel, we didn't know.
And
I'm so
gonna
happy
move up
for you.
20 feet
They're
closer.
already
When's
fighting.
the
Look
date?
at that. Just like an old married couple.
That's right.
I didn't say I wanted that.
Okay. So Valdry went. Okay, so
Non-consensual.
Noreen, yeah, she can't aid or help defense. So, but luckily the other guy's dead. So she will.
Cheer. Go team. Go.
Yeah,
go,
she will
go.
lend
like
moral
the chick
support.
from in the Flash movie.
Yeah.
Remember? Go. Go Flash. Go.
Go, Flash, go.
She thinks you guys are well. Yeah, you're fine without her help. Probably better off actually, because then you don't have to expend resources healing her. So Samrel, you're still up at 1 hit point.
Yeah.
Kill it.
Kill it. All right. So I'm gonna swing with my rapier.
That'll hit.
Nice.
8 points.
8 more points.
Twing. But he's still up. Let's see. His buddy there. Okay, so he's got this giant snake. He can no longer use his heavy crossbow without disadvantage. So he's going to drop that at his feet, pull out his long sword, and take a couple hacks at the big snake there in front of him. Oh, he dropped his life.
Yes. Yes.
Nice.
I intimidated him with my hissing.
Okay, but he can use half his movement to pick it up and still make a second attack.
Oh
Because he didn't move at all.
well.
17 for.
And that is.
Oh, the snaky goes bye bye.
No.
Oh,
Go
no.
by
It's
the way.
just enough to hit him.
That's
Nice.
enough to hit.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Got friggin' 47. It's got 47.
Oh, okay.
points.
Never
Well, not
mind. The
40.
snaky doesn't go bye bye.
Good.
Uh,
You know.
just enough to damage him though. All right. Now he's gonna crap his pants. Mirror's turn.
All right. I'm gonna. That guy went down, so I'm gonna use my bonus action to make that guy my hunter's mark. So that'll be the 5 extra points if I nail him. I'm gonna move there and take 2 short sword attacks on him.
That'll hit.
19, yes.
Yes.
And he's been damaged, so
9.
so 14 points.
Wait.
Total.
Wait. How's it work? Oh, 5 from the
I
hunter's
got
mark.
5 for my hunter's mark, and then the 9. Yep. So that's my first attack.
Okay. He's
Oops,
wounded.
sorry.
Still up.
I gotta attack again.
11
nope.
will not hit.
Second one.
Excuse me. Okay, so that's Mirror Groot is up.
Sneaky bite. Go.
Sneaky
Yay!
bag.
Oh, which guy? The guy that just hit you?
I'm hit.
Or the other guy?
Sure. The guy that just hit
Okay.
me.
That is a crit.
So 23.
Nice.
24. I can't do math. 51. That hits.
Oh yeah.
Well, you're a snake. Of course you can't do
Oh,
So 13 more. So 37 total. And he is now
man.
wrapped.
well, actually, you basically squeezed
Or
his guts out of
stab.
his mouth. He is indeed grappled, but he's not going to be fighting much.
You're grappling a dead
yeah,
body.
pretty much.
Right.
It's like,
One left.
so you still get a move if you want. Although, actually, you would draw an opportunity attack from Mr. Hunter Mark, dude.
No, I'm going to move right
Yep,
there.
not when you do that. Slide right over the body of his dead friend.
Nice.
Okay, so bodyguard. Wow, he's just like,
Run away.
you know, what the hell can I
Shit.
do? And oh no, he can do some good. Can he get that far? How far is that? Oh yeah, he can make that. He will run up to there and whack his buddy. Well, not his buddy, his opponent.
Uh,
Or not. There we go.
He tried.
Oh,
Valiantly.
13. Ah, he's down to 1 hit point.
Ah!
Well,
Alright, Samuel.
the bodyguard knew enough not to steal all your glory, so.
welcome to my world
Yeah.
now.
It's 2 1 hit point opponents again. You should let them face off and see which one dies.
To
Uh-oh.
enter,
What
only
a
one
weird
remains.
So
Go
just the
against
one dude
Serena.
left.
Looks like it.
Yep.
Yep.
Boom.
Boom. No chance to avoid it. With 1 hit point, he drops.
Nice.
And that's the last dude standing. All right. So,
Job.
so you check out these guys. The standard these dudes here, they don't really have much of note on them. They've got a long sword, a short sword, and heavy crossbow each, and they're wearing splint armor. Nothing too fantastical about them. But the big guy and the priest dude.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Let's see here. First thing you notice is their
Well, I'm gonna. Go ahead.
first thing you notice is they're both wearing pendants that are of a design that you've seen before. It's almost kind of like this rounded head with tentacles coming out of it.
Ooh.
Hydra.
Now you've saw these before, actually.
No, isn't that what we saw that on the Giants house ship thing?
Yep. Exactly. It's just
With those
What?
people.
yes. When you were on the
Those-
On our
Oh,
friend.
that's right. The
No, the ones that raided, right?
Kraken,
Yeah,
right?
it was the group
Oh,
that wanted to
some sort of
join.
Kraken.
yeah the
whatever?
Kraken Society.
Oh, yeah, the Kraken Society.
Yes, so they are both wearing pendants from them, and Noreen confirms that yes, these seem to be members of the Kraken Society, and they must have been the ones that made the competing bid for the orb.
Well, I'm going to
Must
make the
know.
obvious joke that
They're-
we just released the
yeah,
crack.
They're pro crack or pro buck crack, right? You
Does
crack
she
spackle.
know them,
We had some
or-
crack spackle.
she does not know them by name, but
Okay.
she can definitely. I mean, she can definitely tell that they are wearing garb.
Yeah, I was just curious if there were people from the area or not.
They might be. The
It's
Kraken
so down.
Society she knows
Yeah,
does have a
like it-
presence in the city, but she doesn't know any of them or hasn't dealt with them too
Okay.
much. I wouldn't say
I'm
they're a
gonna
competing
check
group.
the
They're
cleric-
actually, I mean, the
Okay.
Hand of Yoder is a thieves guild, whereas the Kraken Society is. She actually doesn't know what the hell they're about. They're they kind of keep to
Shit.
themselves, and they're definitely not aligned with like the lawful elements of the city. She knows that, but apart from that, yeah,
Yeah.
not really sure. The priest dude, yeah, he didn't have much on him. He had a mace and his
Okay.
spells, which you can't get at. So
Okay. Yep.
didn't have any healing
no
spells.
use of, to me. Yeah. Go
I was
someone
gonna-
check out Shark Boy.
Cast detect magic too and see if anything, including the building, had any sort of aura of protection.
The shark dude, he's got a short sword, a garrote actually,
Oh,
which he could have used if he wanted to and got a sneak attack or something, but he wasn't able to because he was too slow. Otherwise, yeah, he's not got much apart from his cloak and his short sword and his bite. If you want to take his teeth, you can.
Or is any of that glowing?
Nothing
anything
that he is
magical
wearing, nothing that any of the dudes are wearing is actually glowing. But the mausoleum itself, or at least something inside of it, seems to be glowing.
All right. Shall we go in?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, Noreen
Heck
Go check
yeah.
it
kicks the body aside and takes out a key out of her pocket, opens the mausoleum door, and inside there are a couple sarcophagi, but right in the middle of the floor is what looks to be a small, well, not that small, like about a foot square wooden box. And
Yeah, it's well hidden.
Does that seem magical?
yes, you are definitely getting radiance of, I believe it would be evocation magic.
Okay.
And she says, here you are. She reaches down, picks it up, and holds it out. This
Cool.
is the orb. You've made your bid. You are the winners of that bid. It is yours to do with as you please. I assume you know how to handle this.
God, no.
Can't we
Yeah.
put it back in the box and take it?
No, she's handing you the box.
Oh, okay.
She didn't take.
Perfect.
She
How do
didn't
you handle
open the
it?
box at all. She's just handing you the box.
Okay.
Is it Pandora's box?
Well, we need to verify it's in there. Can we open it?
She
we
says, I
verified that it's
probably
magical."
wouldn't suggest that.
Oh. Okay.
I'm not,
I assumed you knew
I
what you were
trust her.
doing here, but if you don't know what you're doing here, I would definitely not recommend opening that box.
Well, let's take it back to what's his face and let him deal with it.
Yeah,
Right.
we were hired to get it, not mess with
You
it.
do see that there are runes of some sort inscribed at various places on the outside of the box, and the box itself
Okay.
seems to be thrumming and kind of almost warm to the touch.
Oh, neat.
How about if we
What-
put it in the bag of holding and get the heck out of him, make like a tree and get
Yeah.
out of here?
Yeah, what's that horror movie where it's got the cube and then the dude comes and kills you with the spikes?
Hellraiser.
No, Phantasm.
Hellraiser. Is it like the
Oh,
Hellraiser?
you were in a graveyard. I was thinking Phantasm. Those are the
Oh,
spheres.
that's true too.
Boy.
That's my that's my picture down here, Tim.
Oh, cool.
Hellraiser guy.
Okay, so
Well,
let's take a break here, and we can pick
Yep.
up when we come back.
Cool.
We'll
Okay.
have you return the orb. Okay, cool. We're back. I moved us over to the overhead map, the city map. So again, you guys are basically right here. So yeah, Noreen has given you this box. Again, it's a wooden box, although it's almost the wood is kind of grayish looking. It almost looks like it's so old that it's made out of stone. But it's not. I mean, it feels like
Wow.
solid wood, and it's got these runes carved on it. And like I said, it feels kind of almost warm to the touch, but at the same time, the box has kind of a cool color on it, like bluish in nature. So it's kind of weird.
How-
So
How big is it? And
Well-
do we need 2 people to carry it or one?
It-
Or...
We put it in the bag of holding.
You don't want to do
Well,
that.
no. So I know how to handle it and what precautions we should take. But just in case someone else doesn't, could you explain it to us?
Are you asking that of Noreen? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, she after kind of snarking at you about your ignorance, she then kind of looks like, well, I can't say all the details because I don't know myself. I just know that it's very dangerous, and you probably don't want to be opening it unless you know what you're doing. This box is not the orb. The orb is inside the box being contained by it. And if you open the
Yes.
box, it removes the containment.
Melting faces and all that good stuff,
Yeah,
right?
probably best to let someone who knows what's involved in it handle it beyond transporting it.
Okay.
I moved it to this place. I was told as long as I don't open it, it should be safe. But
Yeah, we're gonna follow that same idea, guys. Okay.
Works for
Let's
me.
go ahead.
words of wisdom.
Not open it.
Anyway, I wanted to say thank you for saving my ass twice. And again, pleasure doing business with you, gentlemen and lady. If there's anything else the hand can do for you now or in the future, please don't hesitate to call on me. I usually hang out at the Wink and Nudge, or whatever it's called. The Wink and Kiss.
The wink and nudge.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Know what I
Know what
mean?
I mean? Know what I mean?
She's a Goa.
It's the wink and kiss.
With that, she departs with her bodyguard, who's like, much more friendly now. He's like, He heads off with her and leaving you guys.
Sorry, I tried to kill
Yeah,
you.
sorry about that. Stop by.
Sorry,
Stop by. We'll do lunch
let's not
sometime.
be going on about who's killing who.
Anyway, they depart, leaving you alone in the cemetery with this box.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Before it summons all the corpses out of the crypts. So yeah, it's now probably it's kind of
Those poor
creepy.
guys never got to pay their respects to their old family members. That's too bad.
There are actually some bodies in
let's
there.
go
There
return
are
it
some
right away.
bodies in the mausoleum, but they're still interred as far as you can tell. There's a family name there that you don't
Well-
recognize, but
They can pay their respects.
Well, as a cleric, I will
Valhalla.
do a brief, paying of respect and blessing, for all the
Let's
activity
get
that
the
happened around
frick
here.
out of here.
Well,
We should probably
let's
put
do it
them.
anyway.
Can we put all the bodies in the crypt with their families?
I don't think you need to make
No,
an
no, that's a
intuition check to
desecration.
realize that
We're
they
not doing
probably
that.
were kind of elaborating on that. They probably aren't really.
Oh yeah, no, that was very sarcastic by me.
What?
You do have a bunch of bodies though, and a whole bunch of guts and everything from all the violent ways you dispatched all of them. There's one guy in particular that Groot squeezed the guts out of. He's just a bloody mess.
That's
Throw 'em in
fine.
the
They'll
And then
the caretaker will clean them up.
Well, they don't have to move him very far when they bury him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so you guys did say, okay, on that note, I think we'll just leave. Leave the bodies where they lay.
Back to the Silver Gate, right? Is that how we got here?
Yes, the Silver Gate to the north.
Yeah.
By the way, before she left, Noreen did say if you want, you can close. If you close the mausoleum door, it'll latch behind you.
Okay.
Because there's a bunch of dead bodies in the front of it, but hey, they maybe just died there of natural
Let's go
causes,
back.
Who knows?
Let's go back to old guy.
Okay, so you head.
Bring
Yep.
It's now nighttime, so you quickly leave the cemetery, head back to the gate. They see you. The guards see you coming, carrying this box covered in blood. They're like, "What are you guys doing?"
Pig's blood.
Pig's blood, huh? What were you sacrificing someone in the cemetery? I saw which way you came.
Yeah,
What were you doing over there?
yeah. You want to be next?
Wow.
We were performing a duty as messengers, and we were attacked, and so we had to defend ourselves.
Attacked by
And he just said duty.
attacked by who?
The Order of the Butt Crack. Oh, sorry,
the
the Order of
Kraken.
the
Kraken.
Kraken League. The Kraken somebody.
Kraken League.
Order of the Kraken.
Yes.
Is that the Kraken? system?
We found the Kraken lacking.
Oh, okay, so you got attacked by some guys, some cultists. Where are they now?
Yes.
Yeah. They're
Dead.
They're
They're
dead
in the cemetery. You want their bodies for anything?
And
I
FYI,
won't
there's a
ask.
shark-looking dude there, in case you haven't seen one of those before.
What was he?
So, guys, I'm gonna have to ask you to stay
a
here
s-
while we look into this.
oh, some
Oh,
bitch.
son of a bitch.
I mean, we can come with you to the cemetery. I can show you the bodies. They're in lots of pieces.
Just stay here. He looks for like
We melted some heads.
What? Didn't we come back with Noreen?
she actually left before you guys.
We
Yeah.
would have been right. Yeah, but not.
Why do
long.
we hang around?
Yeah,
would've
I don't know
came
why
back
we
with
wouldn't
Noreen.
have walked with her.
I would
but
have
Yeah.
walked with Noreen.
Well, you didn't say that.
I mean,
I
we were
mean,
like
I'm sorry. I'm not going to
back.
retcon it.
That's fine.
she was leaving. She was already in the
That's
process
fine.
of leaving. So, in any case,
Yeah,
the
no, it's
guards don't detain you too long. I mean, they basically send some other guards to go and check out the cemetery, and they come back after a while saying, yeah, there are some dead bodies there, guts everywhere, and they did confirm that they were wearing the Kraken Society medallions, and
Logo.
so the guard is just like, you know what? I've had a real rare day, and I just don't want to deal with the paperwork, so just go inside. We'll clean up.
I mean, I've heard that the Kraken Society causes problems for you, so if you want us to take out any more, let me know. They were fun.
I would just ask if you do take out any more. Don't leave the bodies laying around for us to clean up. Anyway, go inside.
You thought the
Noted.
caretaker would take care of that.
We did leave them at a cemetery.
Oh, yeah,
so
thanks
we
for that.
Helped a little.
Very thoughtful. He motions you inside through the gate.
All right.
In any case, if you guys want to make your way down to the
Take the left. Yeah.
villa
Take the
here,
left and
past the
then down the
Rosario Manor.
Tartar's
Manor.
Honor.
Manor. Rosario Manor.
Rosario Manor. To
Yup.
Kolbaz's estate. And you knock on the door, and he must be a night owl because he opens it in very short order, and his eyes light up when he sees you holding the box. He says, so you were able to procure it.
Well, yes, eventually.
Eventually. Assume that
We got it.
he looks.
Don't
He
worry
kind of
about
sees
it.
you covered in blood and guts and other things. Like, so yeah, it looks like you had an activity-filled evening obtaining it. I take it there were some complications. Did you slaughter the hands that were auctioning it off?
It was more the Kraken Society.
Kraken Society. What did they have to do with it? I didn't know they were involved in this.
They
didn't
were
either.
trying to steal it without buying it.
Huh. Well, just as an aside, technically, from what you heard, the other hand member had actually sold it.
They did
Yeah.
buy it. Yeah.
But yeah,
So
but
technically, it was legally theirs as much as yours. But hey,
probably.
the whole thing
They're
was
all
pretty
dead,
much
so
illegal. So
legally
they're really
nothing's
it
theirs.
was pretty much a finders keepers scenario. So
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
and we're the finders and
Yep.
the keepers, so
well,
Legally, nothing is theirs now.
yes,
They're dead.
legally they are. But in any case, I assume you have not opened it or tampered with it in any way. This is.
nope.
Nope.
No,
Nope.
He says, "I will
we don't know what
be
it
happy
does.
to take that off of your hands." It is.
Yeah.
He sets it aside on one of his tables and says, "That is a devastation orb." Well, technically, what's in the box is a devastation orb. He goes over to it.
So what does that mean?
He says, well, they are essentially bombs that, when discharged, cause very bad things to happen in an elemental fashion. And he says, this one looks like it was a fire orb. And he opens up the box, puts the lid down, and reaches inside, and he pulls out this sphere that looks like it's about a foot in diameter. It's not glowing, but it's made out of like this deep, dark red rock. It almost kind of looks like magma that's not completely cooled.
Wow.
Magma.
And
What sets it off?
he says, well, if I leave it out of the box more than 6 seconds, and he puts it back in the box. It looks like this one has already. When one of these are created, they generally they're set to detonate after a certain amount of time. If that time is expired, unless it is kept inside one of these containment containers that has been inscribed with runes protecting it from using an elemental pattern of the opposite nature, in this case water, to suppress fire, then once you take it out, then it discharges and bad things happen.
Kaboom.
So I'm going to keep it in the box. But I mainly wanted to make sure that the Zentarum did not get a hold of this, because they certainly would cause no end of mischief with it. I have no idea why the Kraken Society would be interested in this, but they don't have it either.
I think that's something you may want to investigate as a member of the town. That another faction around this town was trying to get it. There may be a reason for that.
Well,
And they probably are still after it.
How are
so
you
that-
going to keep it protected from the
Yeah, or from the Kraken Society, because they probably still want it.
If I would recommend, I would say throw it in the river.
Well, that could be easily obtained then if it was just thrown in the river. Someone could observe you doing so.
Well, wouldn't it explode?
What's that?
Wouldn't it explode if you threw the orb in the river after 6 seconds?
The orb will explode out of that box no matter where it is, and it would affect everything within a mile
Yeah, that's what I'm
radius, so
saying,
I'm
dump
not
it in
going
the
to take it out of the box.
Oh, that's bad.
It's like a tactical nuke, man.
Mhm.
Yeah, no
Kinda,
kidding.
yeah.
A suitcase nuke, a snook.
Suitcase
Should take
bomb.
off and nuke it from orbit, man. It's the only thing we can do.
Well, unless you fine folk would like to take it with you to wherever you're going,
Nope.
Hell no.
Nope. Nope.
I will find a way to safely dispose of it. I assume you weren't followed here.
Okie dokie. As far as we
Oh,
know.
there's a rousing round of confidence in your abilities. Well, in any case, you've ably proven your worth, and yes, I can take you anywhere you want to right now if you want.
Tomorrow evening or the next day.
Or the next day. Oh, okay. Well,
We've got some stuff we need to do in town
Ah.
yet.
I understand. Sure. Just stop by. I'll obviously remember you, and yeah, we'll do it whenever you're ready.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, I'm gonna go take care of this box.
Plan.
Many thanks.
Have fun. He picks up the box, puts the lid back on it, and trundles back inside of his estate. Well, he was already
Yeah,
inside. He shuts the
couch
door.
for me to sleep on tonight?
Well, I'm sorry. What was that?
Well, wait. I was gonna ask if you had a couch that I could sleep on for the night.
What? Aren't we staying at the?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
Where are we
That's
staying?
right.
Aren't we staying at
I thought
the?
you were staying.
Some
I don't
fancy
care
inn.
where you're
The,
staying.
the
Yeah, I thought
White
we
Wing
stayed at an
Griffin?
inn.
Yeah. Oh God, I can't remember.
I don't care where you're staying.
I thought it was.
White Wing Griffin.
No, it wasn't the White Wing Griffin. That was a tavern. It was either the Pearl-Handed Pipe or the Tired Traveler. I can't remember which.
Well, the pearl-handed pipe was near the other place
Yeah,
we
I
went
think-
to, so
I think
probably
that's
that one.
where it is,
Yeah, I'm sorry. I completely spaced on where you guys are staying. I'll look it up later. But in any case, you did, I believe, book room and board for the night.
Yeah.
But we now have a orb with that could use some extra protection, so I wouldn't mind staying behind and
Oh, I'm not worried.
making sure it's
I'm
safe.
not worried about it. If you weren't followed here, then this place has ample protection.
Okay.
But thanks for offering.
Yeah.
And he shuts the door in your face.
Alright.
Blam. Get out.
Hell, I'm a member of the Harpers too. Jesus, couldn't he be a little nicer to
Well,
me?
she did say he was cranky. Yeah, so if you guys want to return back to your room at whichever place you are, well,
Yeah.
let's just say there was a tired traveler.
Sure.
Oh, that's a tavern. We'll say, bugger. I can't remember where you stayed. The
Pearl-handed
DM
pipe.
failed to keep track of where you were staying.
Pearl handled
Okay.
pipe. That sounds good.
That's where we're staying now.
Okay, so the party returns back to their room and can take a long rest. They are not disturbed during the night, so...
Yay.
Is tonight the
no,
party?
you were planning to go the following evening. Because you figured you'd had
Yeah.
other business to wrap up first.
We've got a day around town tomorrow before we go to the party.
Let's see if this works. I think it's the same damn thing.
Yeah.
It's
a
always
cool
the
That
same
just
day.
doesn't work.
We're
The
stuck
air-
in one of
yeah.
those.
Time loops.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Groundhog's Day.
Someday I'll get that calendar working again. In any case, the next day dawns. It's a clear day, notwithstanding what that little thing says. You're fully rested. Max hit points. All your spells back.
Bright-eyed and
Bright-eyed and bushy tail,
bushy-tailed.
and you have the full day to spend. Now, if I recall correctly, your plan was to take Kamed, who is the butler, the Rosalio butler, with you,
Yep.
You were going to pose as aristocrats, basically guests of the
Yep.
Great Dame. And if I recall correctly, you were also going to split yourselves into 2 groups. Or were you
Yeah.
going to go all together?
Yeah.
I can't remember which.
I thought we were.
We're
I
gonna
thought
split
Mirror
up, I
was-
thought.
Mirror and I were gonna go together as like posing as a couple with
Well,
him as our bodyguard.
right. And then the
So
other
then the other
guys
3 do
were
their.
gonna do their
All right.
thing.
Yeah, that's what I seem
Yeah.
to remember. Actually, I can probably look that up.
Try to hit it from different angles, as far as gaining information.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes. If
And that allows us to separate, but not separate because we're all together on the ship at least.
Yeah, okay, now I remember. I kind of grouped. Well, actually, in my grouping, I've got Mirror and Samriel together with Komed. Groot, I had you
Yep.
kind of off to the side from Serendiel and Valdry. I don't know, were you planning to go with them?
Oh, I thought he
I
was
was
gonna.
He was
sneak
gonna
on.
turn
I'm
into
going on as
spider.
a spider
Oh, that's right.
or
Yeah.
something. Actually, I could hide in. Actually, what might
Any
not
of
be
them.
bad is I could hide in somebody's under a cloak.
Right.
Yeah,
and
he's
then-
gonna sneak
Okay.
on either way.
So,
Yeah. As a tiny
okay,
spider.
so are you going to accompany Valdry and Serendiel, or are you going with Mirror and Samriel?
Who?
We've got the
Uh,
bodyguard with us as well, so you could probably stay with the other 2.
Okay, I'll do
Okay.
that.
So,
Yep. Sold.
Okay.
Sold.
I was just trying to get a feel for what you guys' plan was. So otherwise, though, for the remainder of the day, you're free to do whatever you want.
Are we able to ask around if we can find any like magical items through the hand? Talk to our friend in the
Yeah,
hand.
if you wanted to actually stop by the Wink and Kiss and talk to Noreen, she could probably. Well, I mean, yeah. Again, there isn't really. There's not a marketplace for this. Not even really like a black market per se, but they could keep an eye out for something for you. What in particular did you have in mind?
Okay. Just any armor or rapier for me personally. Whatever else our party could use.
Um,
I don't know what weapons they prefer or armor.
Devastation orb.
well, you took care of that already.
Just if there's anything that comes up on the market.
Well, again, yeah, it's
I would
we'd be
take a
interested.
wand.
yeah, it's not
A
like
wand,
I
yeah.
want to put an order in
Yeah,
for
wand.
something specific. Something might turn up, it might not.
A
Um,
wand.
That's what I'm saying. If something turns up, we'd love to know about it. If we're interested in it, we'll let you know.
Okay.
I mean, whatever there is, there is. Obviously, we can't just order a specific
Right.
thing.
Okay. Well, if you want to,
McNugget.
yeah. How long are you going to be in town? She asks.
We may be leaving tomorrow or the next day. That's
So
our
we'll be
plan
back.
right now.
Yeah. In terms of, yeah, she doesn't know of right now of any magical armor or rapiers that the hand has access to. She might be able to look into it, but it would take more than
Or wands,
a
or
wand.
A wand.
if there's anything that's on the market per se.
Just anything at all.
Because I'm sure other people would take.
Uh,
Well, I'm sure other people would take other weapons. I don't want to just speak for me.
Well, it's not something that she could just
Well-
sell. It would be something that, she doesn't have the authority to.
We're-
I say
actually,
I would
think
be
it's a-
interested.
I
I would
like
be
Kyle's-
interested in a
I like
magical
Kyle's
mace.
I like Kyle's suggestion. Since magic is so rare, if
Mhm.
there is anything on the
Right.
market, well then let's just find what is it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
give
that's a good
give
point.
us the
Just
info. Yeah.
give us the
Yeah.
info, and then if we don't want it, we don't want it, and that seems
Yeah,
reasonable
We're just
to
looking
me.
to
Good
see
point.
what's available, basically.
Yeah. Well,
If anything.
magic items don't have gold pieces cost in 5th edition.
Perfect. They're
Yes, they
free.
Yeah,
Mhm.
free. We'll take it all.
It's by value. Common is
Free
50 to
magic.
100. Uncommon is 150 to 500. Rare is, a lot higher.
Right.
Uh,
But I mean, we have like 2,000 gold in party loot, so we can
Right.
probably afford something.
well, I mean, if you're just looking for
Yeah.
anything at
Yep.
all randomly, sure.
I mean, yeah, if we don't want it, we don't want it. I was just curious if she knew of anything that was available, kind of under the table, or what? Because I'm sure magic items are not as easy to find.
Yeah. So just give the DM 10 minutes or so to look that up for you.
I mean, you can let us know next week. It's. I don't think it's.
Yeah,
If you want to
we'll
figure
be
it
back
out
through
over,
town.
or
Well, I'm just
you know,
looking
if you
here to
want to
see.
figure it out for next session.
Yeah, so let me just take a look here. Okay. Oops, wrong one. Give me a second.
I want a big ass black horse. That's what I want.
So what she is aware of, she knows of a potion of fire breath.
Hmm.
Valdry has that every day.
Hey,
Give me a second here.
because of all the fiery spells I use, okay?
That's right.
I drink gasoline straight.
From the nozzle.
That's right. Leaded.
There's interesting. She does actually know of some. Well, let's see. I'd have to see. She does know of a magical arrow.
Oh.
Huh. I know a couple people that might be interested
Yeah.
in that.
Yeah, I'd be interested in that.
She says she could get you a price of. Oh, let's see. Oh God, this does not help. 450 gold for one piece of. It's a +2 arrow.
Is that like a one-use
Yes.
thing? Oh, that's not really worth it then.
Yeah.
To me. Cool though.
Yeah, that's a lot of money for a one use.
Magic
Right.
items are. What basically I'm saying, asking about buying magic items is probably not going to get you much anywhere.
Sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. But that
It's
potion.
worth asking.
How much is that potion?
The potion.
I mean, that sounds
Let's see.
interesting.
Did you look that up?
Is
I wonder what that does.
that one she could get you for 100 gold.
Potion.
I mean, I think we should get it.
Pull it out of the party loot.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Unless anyone's-
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's a potion
I
of
think
fire
that's
breath.
worth it.
Exhale fire at a target within 30 feet. Must make a DC 13 saving throw. 4 D6 fire damage.
Well, I'm pulling 100 gold pieces out of our
It's like
party
taking a
loot.
shot of Jaeger.
Perfect. Yeah, right. Oh, I'm having flashbacks to that bar, Paul. In our
Yeah.
apartment.
Drank a lot of Jaeger.
We drank a lot of Jaeger.
Nothing wrong with that.
Who would like that? Who does that make the most sense with? Don, you want it?
Fire breathing?
Yeah.
Fire potion?
What about Don or Groot, maybe?
It's Groot. I don't know if Groot could use that while.
I don't want it.
No,
I think
All right.
while
Somebody who's in
an
melee.
animal, I don't think he could use it.
Somebody who's
Yeah.
in melee actually would be better.
Is it?
Right.
I'm more ranged attacks.
Well, I guess it's 30 feet, so
Yeah, I was gonna say 30
Near.
feet. I feel like someone ranged who could use it would be better. So I think
Well-
either Don or Tim,
Okay.
one of you two wants it.
I'm a spellcaster, so
Well, it's a
gonna-
bonus
So
action
am I.
to do it. So you can cast
Um,
a spell and do it if you take it.
I'll let you take it down if you want it.
All right. So what's this thing called exactly?
Potion of
Potion
fire
of
breath.
fire breath.
I saw that they just recently added the DMG to Roll20's compendium, but I haven't purchased it yet.
Oh, did they? Oh. Didn't know that.
They also added Tasha's Cauldron of Everything.
Yeah, which I haven't
Yeah.
even looked at yet.
Nice.
Some interesting things in there.
Yeah, at some point we'll probably add it. At some point I'll probably add the DMG too, just to so I can add magic items like this easily. But it's not that complicated. It's a potion that you can, just look up, and manually roll the dice damage. Especially for one-use items, that's not too big a deal.
Yeah.
How much is it?
100.
I took it out of the party loot already.
No, I meant the.
Oh.
The DM
Oh, the DMG compendium?
Dungeon Master Guide.
Uh,
Yeah.
I think it's like $30.
That ain't bad.
No, that's not terrible. Unless there's an urgent need for it.
Yeah.
Got access on
Yeah, I was gonna
Roll20.
say, yeah, I
Sorry,
was gonna
D&D
say if you-
Beyond. Everybody here.
Everybody
here
in this
has-
campaign currently should have access to whatever Paul has.
Master's Guide. Yeah, exactly. So you can,
Just
I
the
mean, you can look it
GM
up
usually,
there.
whatever the GM has.
Oh, it's
just-
39. Actually, it's
Everybody
40
here
bucks.
does it.
Yeah, that's why I didn't get it right away. It was $40. So
And basically I have everything. So I've been buying everything. So it should all be there if you want to look it
yeah,
up.
don't look up the module. Damn it.
Right. I don't. Yeah, that's true.
Too late.
I'm already looking at it.
No, it's like I said. It's
Actually, I don't know if you guys can see all the modules. I think they can see all the source books. You should. I don't know. You guys
Yeah.
should look at it. I have no idea if you can see all the adventures.
hopefully not. Any case, is there anything else?
Gonna get into the. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. How late we're gonna go today? Are we gonna do the boat thing tonight
I think
still?
we should at least
or-
get up to it.
Yeah. I
Alright.
don't have to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, I've been doing 12-hour days.
Oh,
for
yeah.
2 weeks, So.
Well, if you guys are getting, I'm trying to think here. Yeah, we could actually end it right as you're approaching the docks. Then, if you want to, if you want to call it a night, that would be fine. Just trying to think.
Alright, I've been going to bed about 10, so if we cut out between 9:30
All right,
and 10.
yeah,
I'll
let's
be good.
take it. Yeah, there's a lot more you guys can do, but we can get it cleared up to a certain point.
Yep.
So anyway, we'll fast forward then. If you don't want to do anything else, but during the day, you can fast forward to meeting up at the Rosalia Manor, where you can.
In our fine clothing and our gold pieces, so we look the part and all that stuff,
Yes.
right?
So Komed is there. He definitely had some clothes set aside for you. I believe he had already returned your clothes that you'd given to, or lent to the Lord Archer.
Yep.
But he does have some fine clothes
Yeah.
for you. If you want some cash to play
I already
with,
have
like
fine
petty
clothes.
cash, so to speak, you can each get like 100 gold petty cash. Gambling funds.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'd love 100 gold petty cash.
Gotta look the part.
Yep.
Toss some cash around.
So again, he kind of goes over the plan with you. He says that should be fine. The only thing is that he reiterates that they do have a guest list and that you guys are not going to be on it. So that's something to consider. They may
Yeah. So
escort you off the premises if you aren't on the guest list trying to crash the party, so to speak.
can
None of
additions
us are
to
on the guest list.
Can the additions be bought onto the guest list?
But I thought that if we flashed enough cash that we would get, we should get access.
I thought somebody was a guest. I thought we had a few people that was a guest, or somebody's coming as a bodyguard or something, right? I thought we had a lock for a few
Well, the
people.
thing is that if like say one of you went as a guest, you could bring a couple people as bodyguards, but if the person doing that wasn't on the list, they still wouldn't necessarily be allowed in. There's a chance that maybe you could bribe your way in, or there's a chance that you might not. I mean, it's totally up in the air. I mean, it would come down to be some sort of a skill check is really what it would boil down to, and each group that tried that would
we're doomed.
each group that tried that would need a separate check, and probably if two separate groups tried it, the second one would be at a disadvantage to the first because they'd already be suspicious. So one group already went through that wasn't on the list. Now suddenly here's another party that wasn't on the list.
Right. Yeah.
I think that's why we proposed some of us hiring on as hired hands, dock hands, or whatever for the evening.
Yeah,
And whoever has the best roles for, like, I don't know, what would that be?
Persuasion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
now I
persuasion.
remember why I wasn't going to be anywhere near these people.
Right.
You're gonna be a spider.
Yeah, you were gonna sneak on
Yep.
through a spider getting on some of the supplies that they were putting on the ship or something.
No, I think my plan will be, it's got to be moored to a dock, tied to a rope. Actually,
Yeah,
no,
just climb on.
I'll just climb on. That's all I need. I'm good.
Yeah, basically you have a couple different ways you could try it. I mean, basically posing as a worker, it would still involve some sort of a check. I mean, there's gonna be a check needed no matter which way you take.
Sure.
Except, I mean, if you're going on as the way Groot's planning, that would be totally different. That's basically a stealth check. Vastly low considering he's a spider.
Just a spider.
But stealth, in that manner, he probably wouldn't need to necessarily make a stealth check unless he needs to avoid getting squashed if he's in a public area. But
I can cast invisibility, so I'll probably just cast invisibility and go straight in.
Well, if that's the route we're taking, I can cast invisibility too. Just
But
What
that
the
only
hell, right?
lasts for a minute, right?
troll my own
Yeah,
ass.
but how long does it take you to get in? Once you're in,
You're in. What are they
you're
gonna
in,
do?
right?
Yeah, unless they give you some kind of thing to wear or whatever,
Well, we
but I
can
doubt
ask
that.
about that. We know people who.
Well,
we're at a manor with someone
Command's
who's
gotta
been
know
on
about
there.
that stuff and how.
well,
this
he's
works.
been scouting out the
Okay.
area. That's why he brought this up.
Oh, we had
He
the stash
actually, I
down.
mean, from what he knows, I mean, he's not a frequenter of this establishment, but he was observing the pattern, so to speak. And from what he knows, if you want to do a dock worker thing, you pretty much have to leave immediately right now, because the dock workers all assemble on the dock a couple hours before sunset, and they line up. The captain basically goes up and down the line, kind of sizes them up, seeing, okay, are you
Picks
worth
'em.
being hired or not? If they do hire you, then you get hired. You go in and they put you to work right away. The guests line up around sunset, and there again, they are lined up. It's not like an inspection per se, but there's a gangway that leads up into the ship. That's basically single person passage. And the captain and a couple of his guards basically check everyone as they come in, check them off the list, and make sure that they've been authorized to board. So there is kind of a ingress point.
Well, would it behoove us to spend another day or so to figure out how to get on this list?
He says unless you have some contacts with whoever runs the boat, who he doesn't know who that is. Yeah.
Good luck, right? Got it.
Could we ask our friend in the Wink and Kiss Tavern if she knows?
Yeah, you could, but you'd miss your window for
Very.
doing anything this evening.
If we want to go work, I'm just
I can
saying,
go work.
if we go invisible, I can just sneak in.
Yeah, I don't have invisibility or anything, so
And did we rest? Did we have an overnight?
yes,
we
we,
rested.
yes,
Yeah,
we long
okay.
rested.
Yes, you have a long rest, so you should be at
So
full spell.
okay, I can get 2 other people invisible as well.
From what Kemed tells
that
you,
work?
you think that might work, but you would definitely need to make a stealth check to get by through the narrow gangplank without being noticed,
Sure. Yeah,
Right.
Misty Step.
or magically.
I can misty
Yeah,
step
if you can
too.
magically board the ship without being observed, and without suddenly popping, and somebody doesn't see you suddenly pop into existence in a new location.
I was gonna say if he Misty Steps, that breaks invisibility, doesn't it?
No.
Oh no! If you attack,
Yeah, I don't think it
only
would
if you
break it.
attack.
Oh really? I thought if you casted a spell.
But
you
is
can't
Misty
miss-
Step only
miss-
a single
Yes,
person?
that's
That's just
personal,
me,
and I think
yeah,
it's pretty
there you
short
go.
Yeah.
range too.
So basically, Paul and Tim can get on pretty easily.
Yeah.
The rest of us have to figure out a way.
I'm pretty stealthy as far as
I mean, I have a
Wow.
+10 to my stealth rolls, so
yeah. Mine's a 6, so it's not terrible. My roll will be terrible, but
Yeah, I'm not that dexterous.
all right. So we're leaving you behind.
Screw you guys!
Why don't
Nope,
you go
there's
ahead and try to
nope.
get on the ship as a
You are-
deckhand?
You are right. It is the spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell.
Yeah, so he would pop out of
No, but
invisibility.
it's a natural ability. So would that be casting a spell?
Oh, it's not a spell. You're...
No, it's a natural. It's because I'm a ladrin.
Oh, it's an Eladrin
I
ability.
can only do it once per day.
Oh,
Let me just see how that rolls.
that might.
That might be different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, from my perspective, I'm going to cast Water Walk on myself. I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace on myself. I'm going to turn into a friggin' spider, a tiny spider, and then I'm going to walk across the water and climb up the side of the boat
there you go.
So
Yeah.
and get on the boat that way.
refresh my memory. What gets you the invisibility?
A spell.
A spell,
He would cast invisibility.
Okay.
right?
Yes, then
himself.
it would.
For
Well, no, I'm talking about Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So invisibility is a spell that I cast. Misty Step is a natural ability because I'm an Eladrin.
Oh,
I
okay,
can
I
only do it
understand.
once
I'm
per
sorry.
day.
I thought the invisibility. That's why I was totally lost. Oh, never mind. Okay.
No, we
Yeah.
were trying to
No,
figure
no, no.
out if the Eladrin Misty Step would break invisibility or not.
Would break invisibility.
Yeah. So the Eladrin. Let me just check the mysteries. So Eladrin, is this the phase step? Okay.
Yes.
That is defined as you can cast the Misty Step spell. So technically, you are casting
So,
a
yeah.
spell.
Phase step.
Yes.
It's
Phase step is
step once
defined
for
as
sure.
you
Oh,
can
can't
cast the
you're right.
Misty Step spell.
Yep. Got it. Yep.
Okay, so
So-
let me.
Shit.
So here's a plan. So for those that are going to sneak on, I'm casting a spell called Pass Without Trace, which gives us a +10 bonus to stealth checks. Okay.
nice.
Oh, well,
So-
that'll
and it
be
lasts
cool.
for an hour. I can cast that on whomever wants to sneak on, and then we'll go our separate ways. Cause
Wait, so
Oh,
is that
okay.
just a
Right.
+10 on top of whatever stealth I already
Yep.
have?
Yep.
Then I'll have a +20 to stealth. I'll just sneak
Perfect.
the fuck on.
I will have a +14 as a spider.
Okay, I will have a +13 and then so if I just cast invisibility,
Plus 16 for me.
If we
Well,
cast invisibility, do we get advantage too?
Advantage.
Well, hang on. Okay, hang on. 10 willing creatures. I can cast Water Walk on everybody. It lasts
Oh,
for an
wow.
hour. You guys can go your separate ways. I'll be a spider at that point. But you could walk over the water. You could do whatever you need to do. You could do that.
Even if you have a plus 20, that does
maybe
not
be a plus-
guarantee success.
Oh,
No,
right.
But
Correct.
if I'm invisible, do I also get advantage on my roll?
Advantage on your stealth
Or how
roll?
does that work? What would invisibility do?
I don't think that does anything with regards to your stealth roll, but I can double check.
Would that help? So that wouldn't help me stealth at all, being invisible.
I'm double checking. You're heavily obscured.
Helps you from being spotted, but
Attack rolls against
Yeah.
a creature of disadvantage, and the creature's attack rolls have advantage. Doesn't say anything about skill checks.
Okay. So if you're invisible, you're not any harder to detect than being visible.
No, you're harder to detect. You're basically impossible to see without the aid of magic or special sense, but any other sense can certainly.
But you could still
Yes.
move though. You
You
can
can be
stink.
the
can
creature's
stink.
location can be
Yeah.
detected by any noise it makes or any tracks it leaves.
You still stink.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
So
okay.
it doesn't help on a stealth roll at all. So being invisible would I shouldn't be
Right.
invisible. It wouldn't help me.
Okay.
you're correct.
what
Well,
I'm
it would help
asking.
you against anyone that
So-
would just see you. If you weren't in the vicinity of anyone, if you were just walking across the water while visible, people are on the dock are going to see you and point at you.
So
They're gonna
here
be
we go.
like, what's
So-
that dude doing?
Well,
when
they're
everybody
gonna
gets past without trace, you leave no tracks or
Oh, so
traces of your
they wouldn't
passage.
see the water rippling.
They wouldn't see the water ripple. They would see nothing.
Okay.
And then how would you get onto the boat
They
itself?
wouldn't even see your muscles ripple.
Well, for like I was saying, Paul, for me, I'm just gonna be.
Well, yeah, as you
spider,
as a spider,
and I'm
that's
gonna
fine. I'm
crawl
just
up
talking
the
about
side of the
everybody
boat.
else.
Everybody else. So to me, Tim,
Okay, well,
your best bet would be to be invisible,
yeah.
walk up to the boat, Misty step on, and turn invisible again.
Yeah, because I would turn visible at what point? Before I Misty Step or after I Misty Step?
Before.
The spell ends
I
when a
Because why don't I
target.
just stay
a
invisible?
spe-
If you give me pass without trace, why don't I just sneak on? Because I'll have a plus 13.
So
Right.
the moment
Sure,
you
but how would
cast
And if
get on
somebody
the boat?
catches me, then I'll Misty Step.
the moment you cast a spell, the invisibility would end. I would rule that it basically.
No. What
Ah.
I'm saying is,
Right.
no, what I'm saying is if Paul cast pass without trace, I'll have a plus 10 bonus on stealth. If I'm invisible, I'll sneak on board. I'll have a plus 13 roll for my
Mhm.
stealth check. If anybody catches me, I'll use Misty Step as a backup.
So I'm assuming we went and got good clothes. I thought we went and got good clothes
From
because
Comad,
Misty-
Yeah,
Yeah.
They gave
Comed's
them-
got. Yeah,
they
you've
gave
got
them
to
to us.
correct.
Yeah.
So theoretically, once you get on, fake it
We'll
until
fit in.
you make it.
Fake till you make it. Once you're
Fake it
on, yeah.
once
I'm
you're
I'm
on.
not worried at all once I'm on. It's just getting
Yeah.
on. We just got to get past the doorman or the crew or the
Yeah,
captain.
and again, Komed doesn't think once you're on, you're going to be fine. It's more or less. I mean, unless you get in trouble. I mean, it's basically getting, like you said, past the. If you're not on the guest list, how do you get on?
The
Yeah.
doorman.
And there's no weapons.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah, no weapons are allowed.
Well, I plan on just trying to walk through first, and if I have to, I'm gonna go invisible and use
Whatever.
What do you mean,
pass
just
without a
walk
trace
through?
or whatever other shit. Well, I'm gonna try to talk to the
Bluff
walk
your
on
way on.
and try to
Try to bluff your.
bluff,
Okay, all right,
persuade
yeah.
my way on or buy my way on or whatever.
With his wife and
Okay.
bodyguard.
All right,
Yeah.
so you two are going to go with Komed and try and just basically persuade it in
Mhm.
some way or another your way on. Okay, and if that doesn't work, then you'll try
Yeah.
some alternative.
Yep.
So Serendial, you
Can we aid?
what?
Can we aid in that? Like in the, you know how we do in
If we
battle
were to make like
sometimes?
a persuasion check or something, could he aid?
That would be
That
the help
roll.
action that I was talking about earlier.
Right.
And we're not in combat, but basically it doesn't make any sense. Basically, when you take the help action in combat, the creature you aid gains advantage on their next ability check it makes to perform the task you were helping with. That's in
Oh,
combat,
okay.
though. I would say, though,
Right.
Yeah, how does
Yeah.
that work out?
yeah, I mean, there's no mechanic for that outside of combat like there was in 3rd edition, but I can make up a rule on the
This is
spot. If you
mental
wanted to
combat.
try and make the same check, and if you got a DC 10, sure. Well, we could
Okay.
play it like 3rd edition. If you want to make it more complicated, we can.
Just trying to get us
Mhm.
on the boat.
I don't care how we do it. I just want to get on the damn boat.
All right. I think we got a
Okay.
plan.
So you guys got your clothes?
Well, Valdry's still gonna have to. I think Valdry's gonna have to go on as a worker because I don't really have anything that I can use to.
Now,
I could turn you
as
invisible.
a worker, you would would not be allowed your weapons.
Right. Well, that's fine.
His weapon is his mind
And my breath.
and
Right.
his breath.
And his junk.
I've got water walk, but someone's gonna see me
Well,
walking across
if you
the
want
water
to,
and
if you
climbing
want to
up the
pose
side
as
of
a
the
worker,
boat.
you've got roughly. Yeah, it's almost too late now because it's basically the line is already formed.
Okay.
If you had
All right.
if you had
well,
some magical means to teleport there, you could maybe do it, but you're probably at this
yeah,
point.
Do you want me
no.
to cast invisibility on you?
Sure. Yeah. Let's give it a try.
Also,
Alright.
we're gonna get pass without trace from Paul. He's gonna
Yeah.
cast that on all of
Yeah.
us.
So you're gonna get a
Okay.
+10 stealth. Remember that.
All right.
On top of what you already have.
If you can climb up the side of the boat, somehow get onto the boat from the side of it, you're on the water, you're invisible. If you can get up the side of the boat without magical means, you're good.
On a rope or whatever.
Don't you have is there spider climb or somebody have spider climb or something like
No.
that?
Nope.
Right? No? Okay.
You have a good berry.
I have
See
sleep.
that coming in real handy.
I can
I
put
have
all the
berries.
crew to sleep.
Well, I've got water
Yeah.
walk. I could cast water walk on myself.
Okay, hang on. What if I memorize jump? You touch a creature, the creature's jump distance is tripled until the spell ends. You just jump on the boat.
There you go.
I've played Baldur's Gate 3, and you can jump anywhere with the jump spell. It's amazing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, video games is a rule for
I'm
life.
just gonna sneak on invisibly.
I'm just saying,
I'm looking
I'm just
It's-
gonna
it
sneak
says
on
tri-
invisibly.
on what's
triple your jump distance.
D&D Beyond sometimes is really hard to search. I was just looking for like the standing or running jump distance. It's athletics.
Well, if I'm invisible, I could fly across.
Well, there you go. What the?
I've got flight.
Oh well,
Yeah,
Well,
there you
just
go.
fly across.
Why the hell? Why
then.
the? You got the easiest way on the boat.
Yeah, just be invisible. and Fly over. What the
Easier
Well,
than the
jump
spider.
is based on your strength score. So I found a calculator.
Well, my
Um,
strength is 8, so I can jump
Sure.
what 3 feet
Right.
with the jump spell.
I just put in the chat a link to the jump calculator for
oh
5e.
god, I almost closed my Roll20 session. Why doesn't it default to opening it in a separate window? Jesus, that's just dumb. Roll20.
It does. It did open in a separate window
No, it
for
did
me.
for me.
Oh,
You have to right click it. And then
Yeah.
open it in a new
Yeah,
tab.
I can fly for a minute, so I can get across to the
Jump,
boat as
jump.
long as
That's
I'm
interesting.
invisible.
Oh yeah, I suppose it's.
Oh,
a factor
alright.
of how tall are you? Well, it doesn't really matter.
Oh, and you can click the spell jump thing on the right, and it'll add that in.
oh, this is gonna be great.
Jump is useless.
I can jump 2 feet off the ground. My high jump is 2 feet off the ground.
Okay, I'll keep that
My
minimized.
strength is 0.
I'll keep that minimized if
I
we
can
need it.
reach up. With a
My-
running start, my long jump is 4 feet horizontally.
Okay. So,
That's terrible.
all right. So, are you guys covered, or you need to do more planning? I'd like to do this
think we're
tonight now that
ready.
we've spent an hour doing this rather than ending the
Yeah.
session, so we can forget it all
Yeah,
next
yeah.
time again. All right.
Damn it, Jim.
So, if you guys are going to head over to the boat, then let's move you there. Where were you planning to do all the spell casting?
A good
Well,
100 yards away from the boat. Easy, maybe more. It's the water walk and pass without trace last an hour, so we got plenty of time to.
So there's the docks. I mean,
do
around the
all that.
docks, there's plenty of buildings and, kind of car. If you wanted to like duck behind a building
Sure.
or something.
Back alleyways.
Sure.
Oh, and
Sure.
invisibility lasts up to an hour.
Yep.
It's concentration spell.
Yeah.
So you're gonna hit me with invisibility and pass without trace, and I'm gonna fly onto the boat.
Oh, you have fly?
Yeah, I can do my radiant soul. I can fly. I can fly for a minute.
That's why we're all mocking him because he's complaining and he's got the easiest way on the damn boat. Just gonna fly over.
He's
And I'm
just
gonna
gonna
hide.
fly.
And I'm gonna hawk loogies on all my friends as I go over.
All right, I'm just gonna sneak on. You
I'm
want
gonna
me to
drink
make a
lot of
stealth
milk
roll?
before I get on the boat.
You
How
want
are
me to
you?
make a
But how are you
stealth
sneaking
roll?
on?
I'm
From
gonna
where?
wait till somebody walks on, and I'm gonna get
Oh.
behind them, and I'm just gonna like
Oh.
try to mimic their step and go up behind them.
Oh, okay.
All right. So,
I'll have to make a stealth.
okay. So you guys approach the dock. There's a space here. You can see the dock, and you can see that there's plenty of people standing in line and plenty of guards around it. Do you want to cast spells now, or wait and get closer and then walk away and cast spells?
Well, we probably ducked away like right now because they all last an hour, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So we would duck away and do
Okay,
it now.
well, I'm going to move to
Yep.
that map. So this is basically roughly what you're able to see. So Valdry, this was based on a prior assumption. So Groot, first off, you're a spider, right?
Yep,
Yes.
I did this like a ways away from the boat. I have water walk. I'm a tiny spider. I walk across the water.
You cast pass without trace on us too,
Pass,
right?
yeah, everybody's got
Yep.
Yep.
pass without trace. Everybody's got water walk. Everybody's got water breathing. Everybody's got pass without trace.
And invisibility, right?
Well, you two, and then
Yeah.
I also cast long strider on myself.
Are you also
just so I get
invisible,
some extra
Groot?
movement. I am not,
No.
but I'm a tiny
Okay,
spider.
so you're just a spider. Valdry, are you invisible?
Yep.
Yes, Tim was going to. Yes,
Yep.
Serendil was going to make me invisible. So between that and pass without trace and me being able to fly on the boat, I should be able to get
Okay,
on.
so where are you? I'll let you position yourself wherever you want to be.
I am going to look for a very unoccupied, not away from people, somewhere on the boat is where I will land then.
Okay, so that's
Right before we cast spells, though, I'm going to give Tim and Don a little pep talk and give them some bardic inspiration,
Ooh. I feel so
Sweet.
so they
inspired.
can add a D8
all
to
right.
any.
So
spell
you're not on the boat
checks.
yet. I just wanted to
Nice.
know where you plan to go onto the boat, or where
Right.
I'm just arranging. I'm setting the
Yep.
stage, so to speak.
Yep.
Serendil, you are also
So-
going to be invisible,
Yes.
and you're just going to kind of try and
Steer.
sneak your way in. Okay.
Yeah, I'm basically gonna get behind somebody and try to mimic their footsteps. Basically follow on with them. Make
Okay.
a stealth roll.
So these guys, these other people around here, these are all guards. I don't have like all the people in line behind
Yeah.
Sure.
getting on.
Right. Yep.
But this is the entrance gangplank. There are two kind of bouncers
okay.
dudes here in front on this first one. So this is the entrance one. This is where the captain is.
Okay.
Okay.
So, so Sarandiel goes invisible. If you have Pass Without Trace, you don't really see or hear her at all. She doesn't leave any footprint, or he doesn't leave any footprints, and so you can't really
Yeah.
see. You assume he's following along. Valdry is invisible, and he isn't flying yet, so I don't know if he's just kind of walking along with you guys until the last minute, or how you want to do that.
No, I will. I will not. I don't have to be up with them. I can kind of.
You can walk
Take
on the
my-
water from some. You don't
Yeah.
have to be. You don't have to be anywhere near
Yes.
the thing. You can just walk on the water.
I'll
Okay.
walk on the
You
water.
can go on like the other side of the boat
Yes,
even and
yeah.
stuff.
All right. So
on the other side of the boat and
Valdry
look-
is off
yep.
somewhere. Did you have a planned rendezvous point?
Nope.
You're all invisible.
No, we
Okay.
didn't.
All right. Okay.
We
No, we're
planned
all-
on
we're all
going
just trying to
visible
make our own
once
way
we
on.
were on the boat.
Okay.
So
So in any case, Sarandiel is. You don't know where Sarandiel is. You don't know where Valdry is. You don't know where Groot is. The other two of you, Mirror and Samril, you're accompanied by Kamed, and you're on the gangplank. So that's where we're picking up here.
yes.
Okay.
So you see a line of
Okay.
it's basically
Well,
bouncers, these guys along here, and then the captain is admitting people one at a time up
Well,
on that.
is Sarendiel gonna try to sneak ahead and get on, or is
You
he,
don't know.
Yeah.
are
She,
you
he's
trying to
Sarandiel's
get on
invisible. You can't
with
see
us?
him.
Yes. I'm gonna try to
Yeah.
sneak ahead of the line, so I don't have to like wait and get noticed.
Oh, rumph.
As I say, Sarendiel's doing your own thing, not
Yes.
with us. Yeah,
Right.
Okay.
necessarily.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hang around Samril or Mirror. I'm just gonna try to sneak on as quickly as possible.
As quickly as okay. So we're gonna assume then, well, you're the first one that's gonna try and do this. So, go ahead and make a stealth check with whatever bonuses you get from the spells you have on you.
Okay, so this plus 10, so 21.
Okay.
And you can add a D8 to
Oh.
stealth any
Uh,
ability checks as well.
so and how long is that? Is that just one roll?
It's one roll. Yeah.
All right, just because I need to get on, I'm gonna take it now. So 28 is my stealth roll.
Bear with me here. Where's the damn captain stats?
I like the sound on this.
I know. I'm really enjoying that too. It's like-
Yeah.
I wonder if it'll come through in the recording at all. I guess we'll find out. Let's see. Okay, so nope. Okay, so you managed to make your way up the deck and basically up the gangplank without anyone noticing that you're aware of. And you step onto the dock of the ship. The deck of the ship, I should say.
Yay!
Hmm.
Yay! I'm gonna find a discreet location, and then go uninvisible.
Okay. You noticed as you're walking up the deck that down here there were some stairwells that seemed to be going up, and you weren't sure if you want to go up or
Sure.
down, but you can kind of duck into them and toggle your
Go
invisibility.
Invisible.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
So that was the first thing that happened. Since you guys aren't really coordinating this at all, I'm going to go ahead and say that Valdry, unless you were you going to wait? You can see Samril and Mirror. Are you going to wait for them to approach, or are you just going to go for it?
I'm gonna go for it.
Okay. Well, you don't really need to make any checks then. You're invisible. You're not leaving any trace
Yep.
on the water, and you can fly.
Yep.
So you can just fly right
Yep.
up there and
Yep.
You don't have a lot of issues.
plop right down.
Oh, I got issues, just not in this circumstance.
Yeah. fair
So
enough.
you're not you're on the deck now. You're still
Yep.
invisible.
Oh, if I drop it for myself, I drop it for Valdry, Paul is saying, because even though they're separate spells, it's one concentration. So,
So you don't drop it.
well, can't I drop it selectively? I don't have.
I don't know. The way I read it is that you cast a spell, you need to
Right.
concentrate.
But you can cast it more than once.
Yeah, but
Oh,
you can only
no,
have
you
one
don't.
concentration spell at a time.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So when you
I
drop
don't
it,
know. To me, that's a
I
DM
would-
thing. Can you drop
yeah.
it for only one of the two that you
Okay,
cast
then
it
I
on?
won't drop it until Valdry is. I'll wait a while.
Okay.
We didn't really coordinate though, so.
good
I
luck.
I would say that you should be able to selectively drop it.
Okay,
That
there you go.
seems like a kind of a
Alright.
stupid thing if you can't do that.
All right, so then I wind up on the deck towards the back because I probably noticed that seems rather uninhabited or quiet, and I would probably find this stairwell too, and I would pop down there as well.
Well, okay, but you're
Yeah,
not.
but I don't know when to drop it.
He can't see you
No,
or
I
hear
know,
you.
but
I can't see you.
Well,
Yeah.
when he makes an attack, he becomes uninvisible, so he'll just punch the wall.
Well, Valdry, you can see you can see Serendial standing there. He's like,
Yeah.
uh,
You can, like,
Yeah.
tap
shit,
him
I
on
should
the
have thought of how to.
shoulder.
A signal.
All right, yeah, you
Who's
hear
the other
Valdry's
invisible
voice.
person? Yeah.
So
Okay.
I climb up the anchor chain up here. I saw that. Oh, that's what I will do.
Okay, yes, and you're able to make your way into the ship. And Valdry, I mean, Serendial, if you want to drop
Spider-Man.
Valdry's invisibility. you
Yeah,
can.
yeah, I'll drop.
Okay. All right, so you two are in the stairwell. Groot's on the deck. The foredeck still in the spider form. So what are the other two? What is your plan?
Spider pig.
We're heading on. through
Yeah,
the
we were
line.
gonna walk. Samuel was gonna talk his way on, and I was
That's my
gonna
attempt.
quote unquote aid that.
Yeah.
And what's his name is gonna keep his damn mouth shut.
Okay. How if you want to
As the
help and
bodyguard.
aid, if you want to help and aid some way, you have to tell me exactly what check you want to aid in, and I will determine whether it applies to what Samuel actually does.
I will aid in his persuasion check.
Okay. So if he attempts persuasion, that go ahead and make a persuasion check. Not you, Samuel, but
Oh, I was like, wait.
On myself?
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
if you get a 10 or higher, you will aid him.
Good luck with that. Yes!
Okay.
Hey, not a bad roll.
All right. So Samuel, you will give advantage in any persuasion attempts.
Okay.
So you guys go ahead and move yourself up next to the gangplank. You basically you'll have waited in line till all the aristocrats. Again, these guys are everyone ahead of you is very foppily dressed as you are, very perfumed smelling, which hopefully you're not. But in any case, you are more or less blending in. Kmed is just kind of following along like the obedient servant that he's pretending to be. Anyway, you reach the captain, and he, as he just ushers somebody by, he turns to you, and he has basically a parchment in front of him, and he says, "Names, please."
Sabril?
How far?
Samuel and
Mirror?
Mirror and
And whatever his name was, I forget now.
Command.
Kmed speaks up.
Kmed, there you
I am the humble servant of Samuel here, and the captain Nelvin says, very good. Let me
His
see."
name doesn't matter.
He's looking. Samuel, last name?
Calcus?
That'd be at the top.
Right here.
I don't actually see you on the list. Are you certain
you
you're here
sure?
on the right
Introduced
day?
him to Mr. Benjamin.
My servant here said that today is the day we're supposed to be here.
Your servant said that. Kmed. He doesn't say anything. He doesn't want to jinx it.
Today's the day. I'm supposed to be here today. This is my day. I traveled into town from Silvery Moon.
Go ahead and make the persuasion check with advantage, Samro.
Oh, well. Oh, 16. Ugh. That's not great. Wait. Oh, no, I did perception for the second one. Let me. 24.
There you go.
Okay. Yes. Then that will definitely do it. I don't even really need to roll that against you. All right. He kind of looks at you up and down a little bit and then says, we'll take your money. Go ahead. So yes, he kind of stands aside and allows the three of you to enter the ship.
Thank you, sir.
So, Groot, you see them allowed on board.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm like can move 30 feet around, 60 feet in a dash as a
Okay.
tiny spider because I cast Long Strider, and I'm gonna
Just get her-
climb. Are you wearing like a cloak or something, Samro?
I'm wearing
Probably.
fine clothes, whatever that means.
Aristocratic clothes, yeah.
Aristocratic.
He's wearing a toga.
If you're not wearing anything that I can hide in or under, then I wouldn't be near you. But if you are, then I would just climb up the side of your.
You
guess
can
I don't know
hide
what-
under my dress.
I don't know what fine clothes would entail if it would entail a
I'm sure we would have
cloak.
some kind of overcoat or something.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
think so.
Okay, then that's where I will hide at the beginning. I will hide on Samro
Okay, you're on
Or-
Sam.
inside
or
of his,
collar or
his
something.
coat or something. Yeah. Ooh, that's a good idea. Like in his collar. That's a great idea. I'm tiny, so I could just
Yeah.
hide tucked underneath his collar. I could whisper in his ear, spideries.
Bet,
He's like,
bet
"Oh."
on-
then he just says,
bet-
"What the fuck?"
Splat.
And then all of a sudden, I'm sitting on his shoulder
In human form.
Turn back to you.
in human form.
And your collarbone snaps as Groot reverts to human form.
Start spinning messages in silk web.
So okay,
Big
which
deal.
way do you guys want to go? Groot kind of clambers up your leg there, Samuel. You can kind of see him do that. So you've got a spider in your pocket now.
Well, so I see like tons of doors along. Like,
These are all windows, actually.
well, those are all windows.
Yes, the
So is
doors are
this
the
a
whiter
door?
colored one. Yes.
Yeah. We'll
So then I would go
follow
around
the
to
other
door.
guests, right?
Okay, yes. You look
Okay.
in, through the windows, you can see, I can kind of reveal these to you. It's definitely very opulent looking inside. That first chamber, there were some stairs going up and down. You see some commoners sitting around at some gambling tables. And there's a further, I don't think there is another door in that area, is there? No, that's just a wall. You could see to the
Oh.
south there. I'll just reveal this whole area. It's easier. Because you can see in the windows, there's a bunch more people in this larger gambling area. This looks like that might be more of a private room for gambling.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we should go down there.
Well, yeah. So I would go down to the more public gambling side.
Okay. Kamed will obviously follow you whichever way you want to go. If you go down to the bottom area, you can see run into Valdry and Serendial.
Hey
We
guys.
ignore 'em.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Hello,
ignore them
person I
here.
don't know.
We don't want to make it obvious that we're all together, especially.
Okay.
Yeah.
See,
Hello, person I don't know.
Samuel spits on you.
Nice to see you for the first time.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Hello,
Exactly.
strange person.
Exactly.
Okay, so you guys enter the gambling hall. This is a large, smoky room. You see lots of commoners wandering around. You are immediately approached by kind of a terse-looking woman of, well, there's no Asia in Forgotten Realms, but she definitely has that aspect to her. She says, "Good evening. Would you like some tokens?"
Yes.
I would love some.
They would be 10
Oh.
gold pieces for 1 golden goose. Of course,
I'll take.
any tokens that you do not spend will be reimbursed at the end of your evening.
Perfect.
So, yes.
I'll take 20.
Okay. So for basically 200 gold, you can exchange for 20 golden geese. These are basically wooden chips that are used for betting in the casino. It's a wooden chip, and it's actually got a golden goose painted on the side of it.
All right. I'll just take 10.
Okay, 100 gold for 10 golden goose tokens.
10 tokens for me, please.
Very good, sir. You are given 10 tokens as well. And Groot's a spider, so he really can't get anything.
None for you.
None for you. Kamed is
And
just going
Mir-
to accompany you. Serendil, are you?
Mir doesn't need any, does she?
You're with me, aren't I mean?
Right. Yeah.
so
You're with me, honey bunch. I'll throw you a token here or there.
And my servant don't need any.
Serendil, are you entering the room or are you staying outside?
Carrie is for
No, I'm entering the room.
And oh, you said you were going to get tokens, didn't you? You did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So yes, there are a number of tables with open seats, including one that immediately at the end, there's a woman sitting at the far end that immediately catches your eye. She is wearing a purple dress.
Purple.
there we go.
Well, I'm gonna
Has-
say to the lady who sold us the tokens as well. How do I get a drink around here?
The servants will be by to get you any liquid refreshment that you wish.
To just sit at a table and they'll come help me.
Oh yes,
Perfect. Thank you.
you are welcome. She wanders off, and yes, the woman at the far end is seated at a table along with a gaudily dressed older man, and looks like they are actually playing a game. You've not seen this before, but it's kind of like chess. Two players play against each other using ebony pieces resembling drow warriors, mages, and priestesses.
Wow.
And
That's weird.
I'm probably going to end the session before we get to this, but we're probably going to pick up next time with you guys starting to do gambling if you want to, and interacting with the people on board this ship. But you will be able to do. There's basically two types of gambling that you can do. There's Kobold's Knuckles, which is basically like blackjack. You'll just be essentially rolling dice for that one, or Sava, which is this chess-like game. And both of them will involve dice rolls. The blackjack one is more random. Kobold's Knuckles is essentially more random. You roll, and I play the house, and I do a D roll, and then see if they add up over a certain amount. The Sava game is a little more involved. It's meant to. The game normally takes over 30 minutes per session, but you bet a certain amount, and then you essentially make 3 skill checks, like an intelligence check, a wisdom check, and a charisma check. And then you combine the totals of the rolls and see whichever one wins.
Okay.
So in any case, though, I think we are drawing near the end of a good stopping point. I think it would be good to pick up right here where we left off next time, as you guys have made your way onto the Grand Dame, and it's now going to set sail away from the dock, and who knows where it'll take.
So, just FYI, that jump calculator also has the jump spell. So theoretically, I can stand jump 18 feet or 36 feet if I'm just running 10 feet of movement and I run 36 feet.
Yeah, some
Wow.
of us aren't that strong.
Yeah.
No. If you have the jump spell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got a 12 string. Oh yeah, you have an 8.
I have an 8.
Okay.
I have a
You can
12.
go 20. You
strength,
can go
but-
24 with the jump spell. Anyway, I just
Still,
thought that
that's
was an-
like
Plays a factor.
basically Neo in the
Dude, does that.
Matrix. It's like,
Yes, yes.
I'm
Yeah.
only 5'4". I'm short.
I'm 5'2". I think I was 17 feet or something like that for me.
That's still really ridiculous.
Remember
It
my monk
is.
character?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Okay, so my monk character could have jumped 72 feet
Which is just
with step of the wind, 72 feet.
That's absolutely
Wow.
insane.
That's cool.
that.
That makes me go. Maybe the next character is a wizard / monk.
So you can jump the hell out of
Right.
there once the bad guys come close to you.
Yeah, I just remember running up this in a circle up the side of a castle or something. I remember that was a good character.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
All right,
Yeah,
see you guys.
Cool. All right, we'll
Alright,
see you guys
gentlemen.
next time. Thanks for playing.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Good
alright,
night.
guys.
Yep. Good night.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Later.
Bye.